it. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Bennett. Creighton's mom, how are
Banana.
you guys doing? Amanda is not Creighton's mom. Creighton's mom is in the chat. She is Roy Kim 65. That
Yes.
is Creighton's mother. She is wonderful. She made cookies for everyone, but they're in Myrtle Beach. So,
Yes.
so we're not going to eat them.
No, but she'll probably make stuff whenever me and you go. We're going for your birthday, right? Or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
I wanted to do like a special trip for your birthday.
Okay,
Aw.
look, that's sweet and nice, and thank you, but, like, don't just say we're doing that. Like, I might already have plans for my birthday.
Do you have plans for your birthday?
I don't want to discuss on the podcast.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just go like around your birthday.
Okay,
Like I'll
maybe.
schedule a few
we'll
days
figure
off,
it
and
out.
we'll be like, hey, like, yeah, let's go.
Well, cream cheese my bagel. Copenhagen, I missed you.
Copenhagen's here. Oh, you haven't met Copenhagen,
I
Amanda.
have not.
Copenhagen is fantastic. You know what? This is
Copenhagen,
the right
hold
time.
on, no. Let me explain.
Oh,
Copenhagen. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you the laydown. Amanda is you and me. Amanda hates Creighton. We all hate Creighton. Together, the three of us hate Creighton. We are the Triforce of Creighton haters. It is incredible the amount of hatred she has for Creighton. I've never met anyone else like it. Copenhagen, the person bottom left of the screen that's next to Creighton. She's more than you, more than me. She hates him. It's amazing. That's hot, Creighton. Creighton is the best. Creighton's fine.
I've been training her since the moment
I'm
I met
sickened.
her
Yeah,
to hate
curious.
me.
What?
Training.
I said I've been training her since the moment I met her to hate me.
No
It's
training
true.
needed.
Yeah, for real. It's pretty easy just to hate you.
Hands free
Queen
training.
Amanda. All caps.
That's so close to
Copenhagen, all
Queen Amidala, like from Star Wars. You know, the prequels,
caps. It's not that
played by
close.
Natalie Portman,
Oh God.
later known as Senator Amidala
Padme.
of the Galactic
You
Republic.
mean Padme?
Yeah.
Just say Padme. Everyone knows Padme. They don't know her fucking
Pad
title.
Thai?
Oh my gosh.
That's not even a joke.
No,
You just say Pad Thai instead.
I do like. It's just it's so fun to say.
Anyway, greetings, shit toe. God, it's been a while since someone said that. Copenhagen, I have dreams about you.
What kind of dreams?
I want to know so bad what Copenhagen looks like. That's like my only wish in life anymore. Like my life, I could lay down and die if I just knew what Copenhagen looked like. That would be the end of my fucking
You
like
could die
wants
a
and
happy
needs.
man.
I could die a happy man.
Copenhagen's been here for
Foursomes with me, you,
2 years
Charlie,
now.
and Creighton. Cat,
Oh.
that's an I don't want to think about that foursome.
Oh.
I don't want Creighton to be there, and like I don't know what Copenhagen looks like. I probably don't want him to be there. I don't want him just because of the shit. He would just sit there and talk shit the whole time.
Like
and
while you're
sometimes
doing
my
it?
mom's there watching. Cat,
There's so many
I'm
things.
glad. Hold on.
There's so many
Cat,
things wrong
no,
with
no.
what you just said.
No. Hold on. Let me talk about what's right though.
Okay.
I'm so happy we
I'm
have somebody so open and interesting in our chat like Cat. Because Cat's a person that doesn't exist. There's not a lot of cats out there. She's one of very few. She's one of
Actually, some would say there are a lot of cats out there. So much true that, like, you know, us as a society is really struggling with the whole, like, you know, population. That's why we have to put them down.
Hey Amanda, do you have those drumsticks I gave you?
They're behind me.
Okay.
I was gonna
Grab
hold
them and hit
but
them later without telling him.
If you do it, I'll break your glasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
In one swift move.
Yeah. Okay. I've yet to see that. Yet to
Mm.
see it.
You won't have to if you don't use the drumsticks. It'll be hilarious. And then you won't be able to drive home.
Sorry.
Oh,
Is
it'll
that-
fuck
is
up
there
your
another
life so
phone?
much.
Is there another phone over
I
there
could
by the
drive
wires?
home.
Both of our phones are on the table because they're charging.
God damn it.
Fuck.
I guess
Mine's
we'll have
off
to deal
now.
Anyways. How was
with it.
your
Flint, I'm
weekend,
sorry, I
Charlie?
keep forgetting. What'd you say?
How was your weekend?
My weekend it's been okay. I mean, it's not like we're in the middle of it or anything.
Right.
It's fucking
well,
Saturday.
so it feels like it's been a weekend because, like, I feel like we took time off between Monday and Saturday, which we
Jeez.
did for the podcast. But I mean, me and you were working. You worked, I think. Yeah, you worked.
On Thursday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it fucking blizzard.
Snowed like
2
crazy
weekends in a row. We
yesterday.
didn't talk about the
It,
snow
look,
last time.
week it barely snowed.
Yeah, we
it
did.
like
But it was
fucking
like
snowed
ice.
It snowed last night.
Yeah, it snowed.
Last
so
night was nuts. Last night it was my dad's birthday last night. He turned 50. And we were gonna take him out to a really nice restaurant about 30 minutes from here that me and Creighton have been to. And instead we had to go get food from Makina and take it back to his place because one of the cars couldn't drive in the snow. Michael's girlfriend's car is fucked up. And so my sister and her boyfriend and I went and got the food and fucking Tokyo drifted all over Lancaster to go get this food. Like every turn, Braden would like look. He'd be like, "Is there someone behind us?" And I'd say no. He's like, "We're gonna drift this motherfucker." And we would legit fucking like the stoplight up here. We drifted all the way like half past Walgreens in one fucking drift. It was fucking awesome.
Nice.
We were drifting all over the place. We almost really messed up one time, but like we were basically fine. It was awesome. But then it all disappeared by the time we woke up. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how
Well,
much snow there'll be, and then how much will go away in one day.
So like, and that's the thing about it. Like, I didn't think it would be cold enough for it to stick. I got off last night just as it was starting to snow, and I mean, like when it was starting to stick to the hood of my truck.
Yeah.
And when I saw that happening, I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna stick.
The amount of snow that happened was a lot. Like it was crazy for
it
the
was
amount
like
of time.
4 or 5 inches, right?
Here it was probably more like 2 or 3. I know that up in Indiana it was a lot, like 4 or 5. But I'm not 100%.
But it
sure.
was all gone by like 12 o'clock.
Nathan said he got like 5 inches. Yeah, it was a lot of it was gone early. That's how dare you, Nathan? I'm sorry, but not really. Oh my goodness! Excuse me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I ate like 5 or 6 Chips Ahoy before we started and drank a bunch of water. So like I'm just getting a bunch of cookie burps.
What was your snow experience, Amanda?
It was fun. My mom was just like, it's snowing outside. And I don't know what it was, but I was like extremely excited.
Did you work yesterday?
I did. I worked until like 6 or something.
Okay, so it hadn't
on
started
a snow day.
snowing.
Oh, okay.
Well, it hadn't started snowing
That's a
yet.
good point.
Like, by the time I got off, and then I had to come back and open this morning, so I woke up at like 7, and nobody had really gotten out yet. Well, I woke up at like 5 or 6 or something like that, and was leaving by like 6 or 7 o'clock. And, I mean, I slid maybe one time coming out the driveway, but, I mean, the roads, you couldn't make out where the lines were in the roads. So, you know,
we
I
were
just
using
floored it.
everybody had their hazards on while they were driving, and like cops were with us, like driving, and we're like, it's okay, I guess. The cops were like, we don't care. The cops were just like, yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's hard to tell. So they were like, fuck it, it's probably safer to keep your hazards on while you drive.
So I saw a post the other day that was like, hey, like let people just kind of like fuck around in the snow. It'll teach them to be able to control if they slide easier.
Yeah.
Or slide. Yeah, you know what I mean.
We only saw cops like actually pull over, or not even pull over, but pulled over for one person. And it was somebody slid into the ditch in front of Walmart.
Ugh.
And like slid in it the perfect way, in the worst possible way they could, where the front of their car was down in the hole of the medium and the back tires were off the ground in the air. Like it was like you know that median, it's not that bad. Like if you drive into it, you'll just be sitting in it.
Yeah.
For most of the time they had they fell into it perfect where it was like a problem.
Head first.
Yeah, head first, literally tires in the air. It was kind of funny.
Every
so
time
they were sitting there, I guess, trying to get it out.
Every time I see a car like spinning, like front, like front to back, all kinds of ways. I think Tet decks in school and how like people just fucking like
those things were awesome.
Yeah.
They were absurd. I remember like there was a kid who came into school straight up like out of the movies, like with his jacket, opened it and was like, I got all the new Tic Tacs. And like fucking had like a thing at the top of the jacket that he unclipped and it rolled out like a little roll of the good ones.
That's so cool.
And I was like, dude, am I in a fucking 80s movie? What's happening? And I bought one because it was awesome. It was cool. It had a barcode on the bottom of it.
Like the
that's
silly
what
bands.
the design
yeah.
was. Silly bands were stupid.
But
I hated silly bands.
have you ever seen the Vine of the dude? He's in like a bathroom stall. He's just playing with Tic Tac, and there's a dude next to him. He just like does a trick off the guy's shoe.
Yeah, I have seen that. It's fucking awesome. I love those vines where it's like a guy in a bathroom stall, and it's just like either getting the guy next to him to hate him or they become friends. Like it's
or this have you guys seen the thing where they'll like spray something on the shoe and then just light it and it'll be like a small little
like a little
but it
fire.
won't actually catch.
Yeah. I was watching videos last night. A Twitch streamer was watching them, and we were watching him react to them. And it was this guy, like 10 years ago, walking around with a camera in public, just recording people, but like getting like up in their faces, not like literally like right in their face, but like where you are to me. He would just walk up and start filming them, and like with like a camcorder, like just sit there and record them, and they'd be like, "Hello," What's that? And like every once in a while, 1 in 10 would be like, whatever, fine with it. But like people got mad, and
they don't like cameras being shoved in their face.
but it was totally legal. Like in public, it's totally legal just to film people. Like it's no, I mean you can't like, there's no rules against it. And people were like, it's illegal to film without permission. He was like, not in public. he was very calm, like all the time. He was like, they'd be like, what are you doing? He's like, just recording a video. They're like, okay, why?
There's like
why of me? And he's like, just.
There's no
record a
negative cognition behind it, but it's like people were like, "Fuck you!" Like
people are mad 'cause they don't want to be recorded. Yeah. Like one lady went like off 'cause she was in. The funny thing is, she was in a private building, but he was on the sidewalk filming the building, and she was like at the desk, and there's like security in there and everything, and security comes out, and the security dude's like, "Hey man, you can't film here. It's private property." He says, "Yeah, well, I'm on the sidewalk. It's not private property." And the guy was like, "Okay, well, you just can't like film you can film like up and down, whatever, like the road, but like you can't film the building." He was like, "Can't film on the sidewalk." Like he's just like matter of fact, like,
wow.
Yeah, and like so the security dude, the manager finally came over, and she was the one that was pissed. She didn't want to be recorded, and she like walks out all the way on the sidewalk, and she's like, "Can you please call 911?" And he's like, "Call them." Let's see what they have to say.
That's like somebody going up to you and just doing like this. Like I'm not touching you, but I'm
well. So that starts to become.
Oh yeah, no.
That starts to go into the realm of like it's a harassment
yeah.
thing. But if you're like just standing away recording, like,
or if like you were to
public.
point at somebody from far away.
Yeah, well, pointing is like that's kind of on that gray area. I
think. It too?
I think 'cause it's like that is sort of implying stuff. But if you're just recording, you're just recording
because
video.
Of the implication.
Yeah, the implication is you're just recording video. Charlie, do you have me on red when I send you videos of my mom? Why do you leave me on red? I leave everyone on. I don't respond to anyone on Snapchat, Cat. I get snaps. I enjoy watching them. I'm not a person who could sit there and record Snapchats and send stuff. I'll try and start, but it's literally gonna be like a picture of the floor, just so you get a response. I don't.
My mom gets sad.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll start saying things and be like, "Hey, Cat's mom." Jesus Christ.
Or Proud Mama Cat. That's her name.
Yeah. Anyway.
Because she's a proud mom.
I think that guy might be dead.
Cat.
That
Who?
guy, the guy recorded, dude. He recorded some fucking mad people. Like a few dudes. One dude had like a fucking like Vietnam hat on, and he was living in a camper. And he walked up. The camper was in public, so I mean he's technically right. And he walks up and just starts filming the inside of the camper, like from the outside, like through the windshield. And the guy like chased him down the street.
Really?
There was like he probably saw in the one video like 30 people. And like 3 or 4 of them like chased him away.
What's this guy called? I
don't know. I didn't see the YouTube channel name 'cause it was on a Twitch stream. So he was just like full screening it right away. Like I never had time to see it. I'm living my best life. Kimberly and Amanda follow me on Twitter.
Oh, you followed Kat on Twitter?
did. I did.
Do you not follow her on Twitter?
Who, me? I do. I think I follow her on Twitter. I follow you on Twitter, right, Cap?
The guy seems like a dick.
Fuck him. I mean, yeah, but it is funny. I'm like, I have to admit, it's interesting to see.
Like, it's kind of like a social experiment kind of thing.
My friends,
it's like technically he's not doing anything wrong.
See, to me, here's what happened to me. I was in a call of talking with people who were all talking like, if it happened to them, they would be on the side of all the people, like very upset. And I don't think I would give a fuck. That guy could walk in here and start filming us, and I'd be like, "Hey, man!"
Well,
I would just be like, "Who are you?" Like I'm like a puppy dog.
But like,
I just want to know who this guy is.
We're like on the opposite end of that spectrum because we're in front of cameras all the time.
Well, we're in front of cameras all the time, and we used to film for a living.
We came up. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
We came up filming, being on camera and stuff like that.
Well, you got to also think this.
So we don't think about.
This is 10 years ago where no one had camera phones. Like they did. Yeah. People had smartphones. It was starting to happen, but way less people. Definitely not teenagers or like kids. Yet, not to the level that it is now, and none of them were using their cameras recording people all the time. Now it's like everybody outside, everybody's recording something all the time constantly. You know what I mean? But this dude was doing it back when it was not happening yet, and people were not.
We could get Amanda's perspective on this. What do you think? Would you be mad if he came up and like filmed you?
Just like said nothing,
like
did nothing. Yeah. Wasn't like this. Look at this chick. She's being all like literally just standing there recording you.
Or would it depend on the situation you're in? Because if you're at work, I could kind of see like that pissing you off a little bit because like you're trying to do your job and it's kind of distracting you.
Well, he couldn't do it at work because that is a private building.
Well, no. But I mean, like, say she's outside on her break and he's filming her from the sidewalk. And
it's
your break's
more
like
uncomfortable.
I get that.
than anything. Like,
Yeah.
for no rhyme or reason. That's kind of uncomfortable.
But I mean, why?
I overthink a lot, so
why
I'd be
is
like,
it
why?
uncomfortable though? You know what I mean?
Well, I'd be like, well, why are you recording me? Why are you
And,
videoing me?
I'm not
Like,
asking that condescendingly. I just mean like what, because it has that same effect on other people. Like, you know what I mean? Like what inherently about it makes people uncomfortable.
Nurge act.
it's like, what's the reason? That's it.
I'm in the right. Nah, he's a cunt.
Well, so
I think the guy's a douche for doing it, but like, it would be shitty if he did it and didn't do anything with the footage. But the fact that he was making YouTube videos and making content for us to enjoy makes it okay to me.
Well, so
I
my
thought it
thing
was
about
funny,
it
and
is-
people need to get the stick out of their ass and
There's-
just deal with like an annoying person.
Well, if you're doing something wrong too.
Yeah,
Like,
Well, so
if,
but he
that's,
wasn't. But he
if
wasn't.
you are in the act of doing something wrong, or you've
Oh,
been guilty
yeah.
of doing
Yeah,
something
for sure.
wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that's different. He never would record like a crime. Like he was literally doing everything by the book. He was like, I'm simply recording people and seeing what they do. Like that is my mission.
My thing about it is like,
With
like-
that said, he did record one lady having a mental breakdown and like psychiatrist, like a mental patient kind of situation.
Oh.
I'm less on this dude's side now.
Well, it was like one time, and he filmed it from kind of far away. He didn't like get up weird or anything in their face.
No, but that's still like, you know,
That's a really
Yeah.
intimate time.
yeah.
Yeah. It was still entertaining.
No, but
I don't know. Maybe I'm just shitty. It was.
Well, no,
I
but
could
now,
only watch
but now
it.
imagine,
I wouldn't be able to watch it alone. Like, it's
imagine
very
being-
cringy. It's hard to watch.
Imagine being that person though that's having that breakdown, and then like one day you're just on YouTube and you find that footage of like
Yeah.
this stranger filming
would be
you,
rough.
maybe like the lowest point in your life, you know?
Yeah,
where
but that
they-
happens to a lot of people. You know, at a certain point, it's like that is shitty, but like it's gonna at this point, it's like a statistical anomaly. It's gonna happen to people. You know what I mean?
No, I mean I get it, but like doesn't make it right.
Doesn't make it wrong, technically. Again, it's in public.
Well, no. So, like,
Legally,
was
it
the
doesn't make it
person
wrong.
laughing as they were recording this?
No,
mental
the guy,
breakdown?
the
No,
guy,
he's
the
just
guy is,
observing.
the
He's
guy
like doing a
is-
non-biased observing.
yes,
thing.
an extremely non-biased. He never like he talks when he's spoken to. He responds when they ask questions, but otherwise he is just sitting there.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but
like
that
it is
is
morally
wrong.
wrong. I agree
It
with
is
Flint. Like
wrong.
it's morally wrong for the breakdown thing. As far as the
Yeah,
other stuff
that
goes,
one thing is like the most. I would disagree with that.
as
more
far
than
as the
anything.
other stuff
But
goes,
I would say he also, when filming that one thing, filmed it the most. What's the word? Like in the nicest way he could. He filmed it from very far away. Like it.
yeah,
was-
but he's
it was
still
the kind of-
filming it.
wrong.
Well, it's the
though.
kind of thing. Well, he was filming everything. He was just walking around with his camera on, and that happened. If that happens and your camera's on, you record it.
Well, it's not
That's
polite
just
to
what-
No,
stare
no,
anyway.
I don't
So
think
we
so.
were always taught.
Well, it was a big crowd. I mean, it's not. He wasn't alone in this. It was a
Oh,
thing.
there was
it was a
people
thing.
there?
Yeah, it was a public. He's
But
not-
was
Still too
everybody
much.
He's not at a
recording?
mental
Still too
institution.
much, though.
He was out in public.
Mm.
But what? What'd you say? Amanda, what'd you say?
But was everybody recording? That's another thing. Like, everybody could just be sitting and watching, but is everybody recording like
Well,
he
I mean,
is?
you got to think about all the people that record stuff now. I mean, it's not. If anything happens in public, people are gonna pull their phone out and record it.
True.
Anything, you know what I mean? This guy was just ahead of the curve. Like that's all that happened there. Like with the power of cameras, you record the world. That's what happens, and that's what's gonna happen for all of time. If we go to Walmart right now and get in a fight, someone's going to record it.
Yeah, but there's
It's
a
going to
difference
happen.
between like a fight and like somebody having like a private moment
No, there's
where they're
not.
breaking down.
No, not in public. Not in public. Anyone's going to record anything that's interesting. If a lady's
See, I
screaming
don't-
and freaking out, anyone who has a camera, I'm not saying
I
you
don't-
and me,
sorry.
but
No,
I'm
you're good, I don't
saying
care.
like everyone around, someone's going to record it. It's,
Yeah, but it doesn't make it
going to.
right.
I'm not saying it's right, but it's always going to happen now.
I don't think so. I think people
Look,
are better
if
than
it's
that.
you, me, and one other person, sure, it's not going to happen. But in public, where there's a bunch of people, it's always like, dude, 90 times out of 100, it's going to get recorded.
Yeah, that doesn't make it okay, though.
Well,
No,
I'm not,
I
I'm
don't
not
think it's
saying
gonna
it's
happen.
okay. I'm
I'd-
saying it's
I'd-
going to happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen because I feel like people are better than that. You know what I mean? Like we live in such of like.
I see people get shot every day on Twitter. Like it's
I mean, but
everyone
that's-
records everything. If they're going to sit there and record a gunfight instead of running away, they're going to record someone having a mental breakdown. They're going to record a fight. They're going to record a baby crying. They're going to record anything that is worth recording in their brain that can get them any social clout on Twitter or Facebook.
I think it depends
Or
on
Snapchat.
where it happens too.
public. That's all.
No. But I mean, like,
feel
what
like you think
Publix? Are you talking about like a big city Publix?
Anywhere, Walmart, Publix.
I don't agree.
A place.
I don't agree. I feel like it's not gonna happen. Every
It
time.
does happen. You can
I mean,
feel
I'm
how
saying
you want.
it does
I see
happen,
videos every
but
day.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's a minority.
A minority,
Yeah.
dude. Do you look at the
It
internet
happens
ever?
all the
No,
time.
no,
It
but
happens
yeah,
all
if
the
it-
time.
No, it does happen all the time. I'm not disagreeing with
I'm
that.
not saying.
I'm
okay,
just
I'm
saying,
not saying
like,
every instance
I'm
that
just
it
saying,
happens. It
but
happens.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like,
People have to be around for it
like
to happen.
that's what. But I'm just saying, like, just because there are people there doesn't mean it's gonna get recorded and put on the internet. You're gonna see it on the internet if it gets recorded, but that doesn't mean like every time it
You're not
happens
gonna
in
definitely
public,
see it on
it's
the
getting
internet.
recorded.
Well, if it's in public, it is definitely getting recorded
There's
just
a
by
chance.
I
security.
mean, yeah, there
footage.
is a chance.
Just security footage alone.
But you
records
can't go
anywhere in
by
public.
just what you see on the internet because that's stuff that obviously got recorded and put on the internet.
Right.
Think
Okay.
about all the ones that got
You
recorded.
see what I'm saying?
Think
Yeah.
about all the
Yeah.
ones that got recorded that didn't get uploaded. That happens a lot.
I
I've
mean-
recorded a dozen things that happened in real life that I just was like, this is interesting, and then didn't put it out because I didn't want to put it out. But it's
I
going to
don't
get
know.
recorded by a lot of people.
I mean,
I've got
nah,
people come to me at where I work and just show me videos of crazy shit that happened that they recorded. Like, that's like a normal thing. Just because it doesn't happen to you a lot. I mean, I see it every day from random people. I see it from people I know, my family. Like, people see interesting shit all the time, and a lot of people don't live like, and this isn't like a slight. This is people have normal jobs. People work normal 9 to 5s. People don't get out and get to do crazy shit very much or interesting shit. So when something like that happens, they're going to record it and just talk about it. I mean, we would. If any of those bathroom instances at Food Line ever got caught on camera, you know we would have fucking
are you
put
talking about the shit on the floor?
any of it, any interesting story that happened to you
that-
at Food Line that if you had footage of it, and one time you did, we would talk about it.
Oh,
We would
What?
show it. You know what I
What?
mean? Don't say we wouldn't.
No. Wait. She's got something.
no, I have got something more or less on myself, but
What? What is it?
no, I literally like destroyed a display one time. Like I cut a corner too quick with product, completely ruined.
Oh, you
The
knocked
display-
over like a whole
yeah.
fucking shelf.
Yes, I have it. So
You have
yeah,
that recording?
I do. I
Nice.
had to go to the office because I was like, this is some quality shit. I know I'm going to
Do you want to share with the class the recording?
I don't know.
Well, see,
it was
well,
comedic.
what about this? What about this? When does it become morally wrong? Because what if Amanda shows us that footage, but very clearly in the footage, there's someone on camera who does not want to be recorded, and you can see them and totally tell who it is, but all of a sudden we're using it because something silly happens to Amanda. But now that person's really mad,
Yep.
but there's no reason that they can get it taken down. There's nothing they can say other than please take it down. And even then, we don't have to take it down. What becomes morally right and wrong? That person had a mental breakdown and did it in public. They're in public. They're being filmed regardless. There's security cameras in every building.
I
on the
think
planet
it
now.
becomes a morally dubious thing whenever the person that doesn't want to be recorded is the subject of what's being recorded.
But how do you define the subject? If Amanda grabbed the footage just because
so
she's
if
in
we're
it,
using
that doesn't. What if the person's something's happening in the background that's so much more interesting
well,
than what the point of the footage originally was for?
No, but like in this scenario, the purpose of us even grabbing the footage is Amanda fucking up.
Yes, but that's our purpose.
Yeah,
it
but
might not be everyone else's purpose.
There was another person in the video. It was a
Were
customer.
they fucking up too?
No,
Were they fucked?
I just based.
Sorry, go
Shut
ahead.
the fuck up. No, that person basically almost got hit with product that fell.
Oh, I thought you were just going around hitting people
Oh wow!
like you do.
It's like you
There's
don't
a
even know
difference-
me.
There's a difference being in frame of a video and then being the main focus. Not
Yeah.
always. There's been plenty of famous videos where the video that's being recorded is of like a kid at a fucking basketball game. But the crazy thing in the background is a drug dealer handing a guy a pistol at a fucking basketball game or some crazy shit
I know
like
what
that.
you're talking about. 'cause
where-
there's
where
been like
it's not-
celebrity stuff like that.
Yeah,
too,
where it's
remember?
not the focus, but it becomes the focus, and that is now what the video is. That video will be called on YouTube, guy in background fucking grabs a gun or some crazy shit. That happens all the time. So then it's like, who are you to decide what's what? What is the main focus of a video? Just because you filmed it for one thing doesn't mean that the importance of the video or what everyone's going to get from it is the same as what you wanted. If I film a fucking nature documentary about birds and there's a bird in a nest, but in the background a guy kills a dude. All of a sudden, that is not about that bird. I
What
promise
a
you it's not.
good
That is
example.
regardless of if my fucking bird nest for my documentary is the only one of its fucking kind. That guy just murdered a dude, and I got it on fucking video. That is now what that video is about. That's all that is.
True.
There's no
That's fair.
way.
That's good.
Like,
It's all about perspective,
it's
though,
perspective.
too.
So like that lady having a mental breakdown, while shitty as it is, it's still in public, and it's all up to that dude is doing what he does. He films everything. He films everything he sees, anything interesting, anything to put on camera. You decide what the content is, because he doesn't give anything to it.
Mhm.
He answers questions like just because the people are addressing him. He's not like, hey man, how's it going? Hey, how's your day? Hey, you having fun fucking eating that taco? Like he's simply walking up with a camera
observing
and
yeah.
just stands there, and people react or don't. Sometimes they don't. A lot of the time
That
they
sounds
do.
like the easiest and simplest like idea just to like fucking get content. You
Oh,
know?
a lot of people do it, but he just does it. He does it like the most objectively of anybody I've seen, 'cause he really just answers every question. Like when they say we're calling the police, he's like, okay. They're like, they're gonna have something to say. He's like, I mean, I don't think they will. Like he's very, very.
It sounds kind of like if Mike had a camera and just like
yeah, but
like
Mike would never do that.
no, but I mean like Mike was
Mike
just
couldn't
like
get
a
away.
like a tinge more like what's the word I'm looking for?
I
A
don't know.
tinge more colder, maybe.
Yeah,
Mike's too much of like a caring person to just walk up and like fucking film people.
I think Mike. I don't think I would say much more of a caring person.
You know what I mean, though.
I know what you mean, though. Yeah, he wouldn't do it. He would do it to us, but he wouldn't.
Yeah,
do
he
it.
would
He
do it
wouldn't do
to
it to
us.
strangers.
Yeah. Oh, I would do. You know what? That'd be fun to do with friends. Just
It would be
like
fun to do with
because like
friends.
don't even tell them why you have a camera. Just be
Yeah.
like,
Well, I
hey.
do that all the time, though. I've already done that. I've sent Snapchats of you just sitting there to like Quentin before, and he's like, "What happened?" I was like, "I was just trying to confuse Creighton." He's like, "Okay." But like, fuck, what's his name? Big Doss. There's a YouTuber named Big Doss who like,
Dasso Lee?
no.
I was kidding.
Big Doss. He just stands. He'll stand on like the corner of the street with like a suitcase full of money, but it's like fake money. And he'll just drop it, and it'll open, and all the money will pour out, and he'll be like, "Oh shit!" Like he'll just be doofy and dumb. He'll be like, "Oh," and he'll start to pick it up and see what people do, and most of the time people just walk up and help him pick it up, and then they walk away, and he gives them $1,000, and then they're like, "Holy shit, what the fuck?" And like it's like kind of a social experiment of who's a good person.
Oh, like what's that?
Or he
what's
just
that
tells
old
really crazy
show?
jokes.
Like that old show where they were like,
Impractical
what would
Jokers?
you do, or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
With what's his face? They like so they'll set up restaurants with actors or whatever, and like they'll bring like one or two people in there, like real people,
Yeah.
and then they'll have like
Everyone else is acting.
well, sort of, yeah, and then they'll have like something crazy happen, like a fucking kid getting fucking smacked in the face, or like just being like verbally abused by their parent, and and like see what the people do.
See how the people react in
Yeah.
the situation. Yeah, I think smartphones have dulled all of us to stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause now, if a lady smacks her kid in public, I don't think anybody's
Oh,
gonna
you
do
should
shit
have
about it.
seen. You should have seen what happened to Ichiban. I didn't tell this story, but like there was, I saved some stuff for like stuff like this, and also
Okay.
because I didn't remember.
Yeah, saved, forgot. Is the real
So there was this one dude with like his 7-year-old daughter there, and he just like fucking left her at the table and was like walking around drunk and going to up to other people's tables and talking to them and trying to get them to arm wrestle with him and flirting with people.
nice.
And like his daughter was over in the corner like crying, and
That's
like
not good.
there were cosplayers coming up to her like trying to cheer her up
Yeah.
and like take pictures, like not take pictures with her, but just be like, hey, like
Yeah.
look at me, dude, like
Yeah,
blah,
just
blah, blah.
trying to keep her interested and
And
not
like
so sad.
somebody was like, whose daughter is this? And like the dude was just happened to be at our table at the time, and this like chick come up and confronted him about like, what the fuck? Why are you here and your daughter's over there? And it's like at 10 o'clock at night, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, and it like events were letting out. The bar was getting kind of rowdy. Like, it wasn't like a biker bar. Like, nobody was gonna get
Yeah.
hurt or nothing like that. But it's like it's not an environment you want a 7-year-old
Yeah.
by a 7-year-old self in.
Yeah.
And he fucking got chased out of the bar basically because
Wow.
they were
Yeah.
like, get security. Like, what the fuck? Where is he going?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. I didn't see what happened to that. But
What if he
I
was
wonder-
trying to like? What if he was trying to air butt it and just leave her out in the wild and like and not
fucked
deal with
up.
her. Wouldn't that be fucked up? I mean, that happens.
Well, his whole argument was like, she's fine. I can see her. I'm right here. She's right over there. And like, I think that works as a scenario whenever it's not fucking busy and crowded like that,
Yeah.
and she's with other kids. When she's by herself in a corner,
That's not
and
cool.
you're like fucking over here trying to party
Yeah.
with people, like, bruh, no.
Yeah, bring her with you. At least make her
Yeah.
like walk next to you at the very least.
Yeah.
Like, bring your daughter with you.
Or
you
don't get fucking
dummy.
drunk and be trying to arm wrestle people with your 7-year-old daughter in a bar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not cool.
Yeah, no.
People are dumb.
Absolutely.
Some people just don't have. The problem is that like that was probably his one fucking day, but he had his daughter. You know what I mean? It was kind of that kind of situation. He's probably not with the mom. Probably had to have the daughter that day, and like that's the only day he can go and hang out and do that. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
People just.
It was not a good
people
look
don't-
for him.
Yeah, no, people don't prioritize things greatly
Yeah.
a lot, and that's definitely an instance. I don't know.
What's the weather look like?
Oh shit! I forgot all about the weather.
You forgot about the weather.
I forgot about the weather.
You gotta give him shit for forgetting about the weather.
No,
wouldn't say
Charlie
it's
doesn't
true.
deserve shit.
Wow.
Ah,
Damn.
there you go.
That's crazy. How dare both of you?
You dumb bitch, Charlie.
You dumb bitch. You poor dumb bastard. Have you ever seen that episode of House?
Probably. It's
It-
been a minute. I've been watching a lot of It's Always Sunny, so I've just been like thinking about like, you dumb bitch all the time.
Yeah, I
weather-
know.
Yeah, you made me think of it a lot.
The weather in Benton County, Missouri is 34 degrees Fahrenheit. The precipitation is 1%. The humidity is 57%. And the wind is 6 miles an hour. That's the weather in Benton County,
What's
Missouri.
the
We're almost done with Benton. I think we have hold on. We have 3 Bentons left until we get to the next
so
county.
that's what y'all are doing.
What was the humidity?
It's in alphabetical order.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
what was
So
Okay.
it's the counties of America in alphabetical order. We are at the
Yeah.
BE. We are at Benton.
Wait, what was the humidity?
Dude, I'm already gone. Hold on.
Humidity.
The humidity is
57.
57%. 57%.
Amanda had a grade A joke. I don't know if
What'd
you
she
heard her.
say?
She said humidities.
That's not a joke.
It was pretty funny.
That's just a pun.
We say that all the time.
A
I'm
pun
sure,
is
but
a
it's-
play on words.
That's barely a play. It's simply just saying the word in a funny way. It's not a joke. Do you know what a joke is? I do a fucking podcast with you where we tell jokes.
Amanda, what's the Urban
Oh
Dictionary word of the
my
day?
gosh.
Did you read it and know what you have to say?
Oh,
is
I
that why
know
you're
what
reacting?
Yes.
God damn it. Go ahead, Amanda. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
You sounded
Really?
like Morty right there.
Yeah, go ahead. Don't be afraid, Amanda.
I'm scared.
Come on, Amanda, just read it. Read it, Amanda.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Rick.
Go ahead.
The Urban Dictionary word of the day is pussy stick.
Pussy stick.
It's another
Creighton,
word.
you could have read this one. You didn't have to make a man.
You're
read it.
interrupting.
It's another word for a vape pen.
What?
Yeah, the example. Businessman. Pussy stick? Randy. Yeah, you know, penis pen wussy. What the?
Wussy vape, lady joints.
Why is it called that?
No, those are all examples of a vape
But
pen.
why is it
gosh.
called that?
Because it's not a real cigarette, I guess. And they're like, real men smoke cigarettes or something like that.
Yeah, real men die young.
I feel really bad for
Probably.
that.
I mean, we
Oh
say
my
that. We
God.
don't know how damaging vapes really are in the long term.
Yeah,
Everything's dangerous, though.
it is.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
we all
true.
die, so.
Yeah.
You either die or you kill yourself or get killed.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
You either die young or you die old. Either way, you're going to fucking die.
Nobody gets out alive.
Except for jellyfish that don't get eaten
Did you
by
see
turtles.
Meatloaf passed away?
Oh
Yep.
no.
Poor Meatloaf.
Tragic.
And
Wow,
Bob
that
Saget.
sounded sarcastic.
No,
and
no,
Bob
no,
Saget.
No.
Bob
my
Saget
parents used to
also
listen to Meatloaf a lot.
I saw a meme that was
Did we
like,
talk about Bob Saget dying last
We
time?
did.
We did.
We
We
did.
did. I made
Rest
a
in
joke
peace,
about
Bob
how I don't know
Saget.
who Bob Saget is or something like that.
Did you really not know?
No, I mean I know who he is, but I've never watched anything he's been in except How I Met Your Mother.
We
technically.
have to watch something when the podcast is over.
But what was I saying? I saw a meme the other day where it was like Betty White and Bob Saget sitting at a dinner table, and she was like, "What are we having tonight, Bob?" And he said, "Meatloaf."
That's rough.
That's pretty funny though.
Rough.
That's funny as hell.
It is kind of sad though. We're like not even through January yet, and we've already
I
lost
mean,
like so many
seriously.
like cool celebrities.
Sad. Tragic.
Lindsay loves meatloaf. I
I
gave her
know.
like it was so bad to me. I called her. I was like, "Hey, are you okay? How you holding up, man?"
What did she say?
She said she's doing good.
Even though.
Oh no,
Meatloaf
I mean
died?
she's sad about meatloaf. We just talked about other stuff too. On top of that, I kind of used it as a every call excuse just to be like, "Hey, Lindsay, like I haven't talked to you in a while." How you
Right.
doing?"
It's like every time I have a reason to talk to Lindsay, I want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lindsay,
Well,
that-
she's back. She's local now, so like we can
Like
go and see
local?
her,
Isn't
within an
she-
hour.
Oh, okay. I thought she was moving to like fucking Scotland or
No,
something.
no, no,
for
no.
Like a
She
year.
was there for a year, and now she's back.
She's back now. I thought she was
Yes.
about to leave again.
No, no, no,
Are you sure?
no. No, her fiance is about to leave, and then she's
Okay.
coming back, or he's coming back. I mean, and I told her, I said, "What if he's just marrying you for a green card?"
What did she say to that?
She said, "Nah, I think he loves me." You know? I
That's
was
such
like, and I was
those
like,
words in that order are such a Lindsay answer.
and I was
I
like,
think he loves me.
and I was like, "We'll see, won't we?"
Lindsay, we love you.
I love Lindsay.
If you
She's
ever
such
hear
a
this.
positive, wonderful, nice person.
She's like literally the friendliest. It's like her,
She's your friendly neighborhood Lindsay, man.
her and my friend Lisa are like very similar in that they are like only nice.
Right? Like,
They're
I
like
don't even think
they're
I've
the
heard Lindsay talk
friendliest-
negative about anybody.
The only time Lisa's ever talked negative is when she plays video games where she becomes a fucking 15-year-old boy. And she's like, this dumb fucking piece of shit. Like,
Did she
but
drop the F-bomb? Or
Lisa?
the F word? I mean,
Yeah.
not
You
that
dumb
F word.
fucking. No, no.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Jesus.
I was just wondering.
She's
You
not
said
like-
dumb 15-year-old boy. There's a lot of dumb 15-year-old
Yeah,
boys
I
who
don't
drop
mean
the
like
F
that.
word.
I mean, she just
You
like,
know what I'm talking
she
Yeah,
just
about.
cusses.
yeah.
She just talks shit.
And some of them know. Like, they know it's a bad word. They say
Oh, yeah.
anyway. They say that one, the N word, the M
Yeah.
word, and
M word?
the M word
M like
M.
mattress?
for
M
little
what's
people.
Oh,
word.
that took me a
That's
second.
it's barely a bad word.
And the C word.
What,
I was gonna
cunt?
make a joke about elevating it.
Did you mean C the cunt? Is that the C
Are
word
you
you're
talking about
about?
cunt?
Are you talking about cunt? Is
Yeah.
cunt the word you're discussing?
Yes.
What's wrong with that
C-U-N-T?
word?
I
Look.
was always taught not to say that.
Look,
Oh, well, sure. You're not supposed to say, like, shit either.
Yeah, no.
Cunt's fine.
I-
Cunt's amazing.
Yeah.
I hang out with way too many Australians on the internet, so, like,
I
it's
thought
like,
you were gonna say I hang out with way too many cunts. Not
I mean,
say
I was
cunts.
about to. I do. I mean, like, that's what. But they say it like to them.
Yeah,
that's like
it's like
saying
water.
your boy.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
yeah, me and my cunts are hanging out at the bar later. You know, like that's all. My Australian buddy's like, Charlie, you mad cunt, what are you doing on Halo? Come play League of Legends or some shit, just dumb shit like that. Like, we'll just be playing video games. It's just a word that is used, and Canadians too.
Mm-hmm.
They're not.
Oh, that's the C word. That's
well,
the other
well,
C word?
no, they use it.
Canadians?
Canadian.
They use it a little more like
Aggressively?
rough,
Oh.
but they use it a lot. Like my Canadian friends are like, dude, this guy's a fucking cunt.
We need to start bringing cunt into America.
Oh, I do all the time.
No.
Cunts.
Like, why not?
Well, hold on. Let's
I
all
just
relax.
don't-
Hold on. Let's back up
Oh
for a
my
moment, because when you say let's
gosh.
bring cunt into America, that becomes a very trafficable word.
Yeah.
That makes a situational.
I'm talking about the word, not actual. Like,
Okay,
you know.
there you go then. Yeah,
and even
that's
then,
better.
like,
We
there's
should-
like
well, that's- hold on.
toys
Look
that
at
are
me, look
toy
at me.
cunts
Hold on.
that people ship into
No.
America.
Okay, that's where
They're
you're gonna
made in
start.
China.
You're gonna start saying bad things. Let's focus on this. Let's make it this statement. Let's bring the word cunt into America. That statement is
not
good.
the toy.
Not the
Nothing
toy.
else,
Not
The word.
Just
not-
the word.
The
Not-
word.
not the body part. let's
I
stick
need
to
boats and boats full of the word cunt. Written on tiny pieces of paper. Every shipping container filled to the brim.
My God.
I want 400,000
I-
pounds of notebook paper with the word cunt
I
written
want
on
them released into the wind. So that way.
I want a plane to fly over this great nation, and every 5 miles drop a fucking loose leaf load of cunt paper.
A load of
That
cunts.
does not sound right at
That'd be the
all.
first
Cunt
time.
paper.
A bunch of paper that says cousin. I don't like the C word. I'm
We've
sorry,
said
Kimberly.
it so much in the
I
last,
know.
like,
I'm
5
very
Oh my
sorry,
gosh.
Kimberly.
Oh my god.
I'm passionate about this word.
You need to
It's
stop.
passionate
It's
about
a funny
Bad.
word.
It's a bad word.
It's a bad word, but shit's a bad word, and we say it all
Have
the
you
time.
that-
ever
no, no, no,
noticed
no, no,
like
no,
the
no, no,
shorter
no,
the
no.
bad word, the worse it is?
Right?
No, but that doesn't carry as much as that word.
Not to you.
What does it carry? Like, what's the connotation behind it?
I mean,
Like if we said,
Like,
hold-
what do you
Hold
mo-
on, wait. Let me. Okay, hold on. I got an
oh
idea.
No,
Let me-
oh
Let
no.
me tackle this from the other side. if we wanted, hold on a second.
Okay.
Let me think about saying this out
All right.
loud and how it sounds.
While you're thinking about it, let me.
No,
this by
I
you.
thought about it.
Oh,
Okay. If we wanted to flip the coin, if we just wanted a bunch of paper that said pussy on it, is that better or worse?
Or moist.
No,
Moist isn't a bad word, but it offends a lot of people.
The C word
The
is
C
the
word
worst.
is the worst. I'm
Nah,
telling you.
there's worse words. The other F word's bad. The N word is bad. There are worse words than cunt. There are much worse
But
words
it
than
is
cunt.
very bad. I
Oh
agree.
my god.
I don't think so. What?
Let's go off, Kimberlyn.
Oh
Here.
my god. I don't know.
I made this post on Facebook about people putting selfies of themselves up to like for body positivity,
Oh, okay.
and she put like a really nice picture of herself.
You
Up.
guys just ate
Way
ramen.
to go, Kimberlyn. Sorry, go
Hello,
ahead.
Marissa.
Oh, is Marissa here? Yo, guys, just ate some ramen, feeling great. Marissa, how you feel about cunt?
The word, not
The word.
not the anatomy. The
Well, first of all,
anatomical-
I'm gonna make your decision influenced by my words. So, picture Alfred Molina
Wow.
saying
Way to
cunt.
go.
Hold on, wait.
And
Oh
tell
my
me-
God, why'd you say that? Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun right now. Kimberly, cut it off. Mute us for 10 minutes.
But
I'm about to go nuts.
as
I
Doc
got the
Ock
power of cunt in my hand.
in the palm of my
In the
hand,
palm of my hand.
cuntium.
Cunt feels aggressive. I don't know.
All I have left is Spider-Man.
Depends on the content. Oh, you know what? Nope. Not gonna say
Wait,
what I was
what
gonna
were you
say.
gonna say?
Nope.
But
gonna say
Amanda,
some
I have a
horrible
question
shit.
for you. So, like, if I were to call you a dumb
Oh
bitch,
my God.
what would you prefer, a dumb bitch or a dumb cunt?
Wait, hold on. Let
Neither.
me
Neither,
flip the
okay.
coin. What if we flip the coin? If an Australian is the one saying it, which one do you want more?
That
You dumb bitch, or
Dumb
you
bitch,
you
yeah.
silly cunt? Because that's just what they say.
I like.
They
I
don't
like
mean
the.
anything by cunt.
Oh, what if I called you a silly cunt?
Creighton, you're trying tonight.
I'm sorry.
You're really trying.
One of
Look,
these days,
look,
she's gonna
look,
show up with
look.
like a little tiny thin
look,
pocket
look.
knife and just start fucking stabbing you in the arm.
For
like,
context, let me put this in the context
wait,
for you
there's
guys.
a lot worse
No,
words than
don't.
cunt. Thank you,
Don't.
crew. Welcome, crew, to the podcast.
Welcome, crew. Look, I don't want to look. Let me put this in the context for you guys.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go into super detail because Amanda doesn't want me to. But
Wow.
I'm just
Way to
throwing you
go.
right under the bus.
Yes, and running me the fuck over.
You're welcome. Anyways, so like something funny happened earlier, and I've been watching a lot of It's Always Sunny. So they
Okay.
say you dumb bitch all the time to people in
Yeah,
there,
"You dumb
regardless of their gender.
Yeah.
So I looked at Amanda and I was like, "Oh, you dumb bitch." She understandably got mad and fucking started beating the shit out of my arm and my leg.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd
Oh,
punch-
yeah,
I'd,
for
I'd
sure.
punch your arm.
Yeah.
If I was next to you and you said it, I would retort physically. I would not handle
But I
it.
couldn't stop laughing. She's seething with rage right now.
You can hit him. I don't care.
Yeah,
if,
you can hit
I'm
me.
not doing
if we're
that.
live, you can hit him. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Look,
I'm not
look,
doing that. I am
Amanda.
a
We'll laugh
better
at it later.
person. I am a better person.
Amanda.
Not when the
Creighton.
camera's off.
Oh my
Oh my God.
You definitely
This
hit him
ties
when
back to the
camera's
camera
off.
thing.
Just hit
Oh
him.
my god.
I'll go over there and hit him. You want me to get up and hit him?
No, I'm gonna go over there and hit you now.
Why
Oh.
me?
That is
What if we had channel points?
We talked
like
about
me
you
and
hitting him already.
What if me and you had channel point rewards where, like, depending on how many points they redeem, Amanda has to hit one of us?
yo. Yes, let's make that a thing.
Wait a second.
Let's
I
make
don't.
that a
I
thing.
don't want that to be a thing.
It would
I don't
mostly
wanna-
be Creighton though.
I think you're wrong. I think I'm gonna get hit a lot.
Yeah, especially the camera thing. Somebody would immediately redeem that.
Oh
for Charlie to get
yeah,
hit.
are you kidding me? Every time I have I have a look at me on the TV.
Charlie's a
Amanda. I have a lot of controversial opinions. I would get punched by you all the time if we had a fucking
I don't
channel
think I
point.
could hit
People
you,
would
Charlie.
people would start hoarding their channel points for those moments.
I have.
It would
nothing-
have to be worth a lot of channel
Did you
points.
see? I have nothing left except cunt.
I have nothing left.
This is what a part of the podcast where we do obscure Spider-Man memes.
Hello, cunt.
Where if you're like
Hello,
25
cunt.
plus, you're not gonna know what we're talking about.
No.
Do you know what we're talking about? You're not like super into superhero stuff.
Not
Oh my
super
God.
into
Do you know
it.
Do you know that I'm something of a scientist?
Wait, I got a good
myself
one.
meme?
Wait, I got a good one.
What?
What's your-
I'm something of a cunt myself.
But you get the meme, right? Like the I'm something of a scientist.
I've seen
myself.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
God.
Cool. I just want to make sure. I'm not gonna do it. She looked at me expecting me to mouth.
Oh my God. Oh, you dumb bitch.
And I didn't. I wasn't going to. But she looked at me with rage in her eyes, like I was about to.
I'm something. Kimberly, if you're still listening,
I'm trying to
very
think.
sorry. See you next Tuesday.
Ow.
It's very demeaning to women. See you next. Oh, 'cause it spells.
Yeah. I agree with her.
Oh, she's saying that so she doesn't have to say the word. Yes. No, I agree, Kimberly. I'm just.
No,
it's
you
all-
don't, Charlie.
No,
You
I do.
don't.
I do agree that it's demeaning to women. If you say it, like if I said, Amanda, you're a cunt, that's fucked up. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say that.
That's true.
Well, you
but-
just did, buddy.
Well, I said it to explain the context. I wasn't
Oh.
saying Amanda. I wasn't saying it like.
Imagine if he
I'm
was
not
just like,
mad at you.
Amanda, I'm
It's
coming
like-
for you tonight.
Yeah, imagine we start the podcast. So like, yo, Amanda, you're a cunt. That's just mean. That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
like,
Why would I do that?
that's-
I would say it to Crate.
Yeah.
But that's not.
And
as
then
bad.
I would be like, what kind of retort is that? There's no thought put into that. You're just saying words. Mean words.
That's just mean. That's a mean thing. But contextually, it's all about context. Like Australians, to them that word.
Oh, man.
I mean, to them that word is just. I mean, everyone says it. Women, men, like they just like kids. It's like a normal word. Like that legit. That's like their bro word. Like it-
wanker.
if-
in Ted
yeah.
Lasso.
Well, that's like a derogatory word for them. Like straight up. That's
Oh, is
different.
it for real?
Yeah, it's like that's the like if they call you wanker, they're like that's a piece of
Yeah.
shit. Like
Yeah.
that's like
Oh,
not a
really?
good word. Yeah, but like if I'm talking to Amanda over here and you and
I'm
Quentin,
not up to date with my British.
if me and Amanda are having a conversation over here and you and Videz and David are like over there, and she's like, "What are y'all doing?" I'm like, me and the cunts are going to the restaurant." Like that's like what that's how they'll talk. Like that's how they say stuff. Like I have those friends. They tell me that. They say that to me.
What if Amanda was in the group of friends you're referring to?
Same shit.
Oh.
But it's like it's not her. It's everyone. It's like
Would
those-
you hit him if you were in the group of friends he's referring
Well,
to?
again, we're
would
American.
you-
We don't
Oh
say
my
it.
gosh.
No.
Yeah.
This
but or would you
conversation is
hit
out of the
him?
realms of reality.
hold
I
on,
don't
hold
know.
on.
I didn't grow up hearing that. I'm not
Yeah.
Australian, so it's like.
Marissa is fluent in British. I just want everyone to know that.
I need to know. So would you hit him if he was referring to his friends, or would you hit him if he was referring to his friends and you were in the group of friends?
Is he Australian and am I Australian?
No, he's
That's
just who
the
he
di-
is, and
no,
you are who you are. Nobody's Australian. This is just normal.
This is normal. Like
Hypothetically
it's,
He just started
If
doing.
we're at the
he
mall,
just started
if we're at
doing a
the
random
Pineville Mall.
Australian accent, and you're there. You're in
if
the
we're
moment.
if we're at the Pineville Mall and I motion to Amanda and other people, I'm like, yeah, those are my cunts over there.
My
Those are
cunts.
these are my cunts over there. These are my friends, the cunts.
No.
Hi, I'm Charlie, and this is me and the cunts. 1, 2, 3. And we start playing guitar. Oh,
They're
yes.
playing side stage Lollapalooza.
So you guys can't really tell because we don't have a.
Lord Jesus.
Creighton's wearing a turkey on his head.
He's been wanting to do this.
There you go. We don't have the wide shot
I
anymore.
pulled something to my leg. Trying to slide.
How did you are out of shape?
Ow, fuck. Don't pinch me. Ow, shit.
Creighton has a turkey hat.
It's hurting
I want
so
to make a
much.
joke, but it would be too
Is it
on
'cause I'm
point.
a turkey?
No.
It would be funnier if it was a chicken hat. Cause
Do you have Discord up?
I'm a cock.
Do you have Discord up
Yeah.
on your? Okay, I'm just gonna.
Or I have a cock on my.
I'm just gonna send it to you in
you want to put it
mine.
on?
No, bud.
Why?
I'm good.
Oh, okay. Do you want to put it on, Charlie? Turkey on the head. Turkey on the head. No.
I sent
Okay.
it to you in mine in the mine chat.
Hold on. Amanda's gonna see it too. Are you okay with that?
I don't care.
Are you gonna call her?
No.
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, they'll say it. But
Okay.
that was. I felt like that was too on the nose.
No, that's pretty good. That's par for the course. We've said worse.
Fluent in British. I feel like Marissa.
What
can
does a
hang.
biscuit
Can Marissa
mean?
hang?
Yeah, Marissa can.
What does a biscuit mean?
in British?
Oh, it's a cookie.
No, I know, but I want to hear it from Marissa because she's fluent in British. She might be
Wow.
able to tell us the history. Why is it a biscuit? Why is it not just cookie?
Well,
Why do we call it a cookie?
Well, it was a biscuit first.
but
We
cookie's
called
so
it
much
cookie.
longer than biscuit. It's not
it's
like
not.
it's textually inefficient.
No, they're the same, literally same
Are
syllables.
they?
They might be the same amount of letters.
B-I-S-Q-I-T.
Cookie.
How many letters is that? I lost count.
That's good.
I think that's 6 letters.
Spelled it wrong.
My lord.
My lord.
How the fuck do you spell biscuit?
Not today.
Biscuit.
Creighton.
Okay, cookie, 6 letters. Biscuit, 7 letters. Biscuit is a longer word.
So we did it to shorten it.
We made it better. Let me ask my friend.
Or
from
is it because
Tom
or was
Holland.
it was it pioneered by Cookie Monster when he crossed the seas from Britain?
Well, this
to
has been a fun
America.
episode.
You just crack yourself up, don't
I
you?
Yes,
do.
he-
I'm
he
pretty.
does.
I'm hilarious. Okay, and I know you know what joke I'm talking about when I say that. I know
I
Marissa
don't.
knows.
Wait, I don't know.
And I know. Wait, Amanda. I don't know if I told Amanda. I think I told Amanda. That's a callback for you guys at home. For just you though, and Marissa, and maybe Amanda. You guys don't remember the story?
I don't remember the story. I'm hilarious.
Yeah.
Creighton, go away. I agree. Okay, I thought I could hold it. I can't. I have to use the bathroom. I will
Okay.
return in a few minutes.
Momentarily. Oh, okay. Well, this gives me time to tell you the story.
Okay.
There you go. Tell.
So,
I'll
look, there I
watch from my
was.
phone.
I was watching, or no, I was not watching. Shit, you fucked me up by saying you're gonna watch on your phone. Okay. There I was. I was drunk at Elena's house. Well, I wasn't drunk. Her sister and her were drunk, and we were
Okay.
playing Cards Against Humanity. And we were not playing the right way, so we were all voting for ourselves whenever it came time for the cards.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Yeah, I'm fucking like gonna fucking win because I'm fucking hilarious." And she just kept saying, "I'm hilarious," because I'm hilarious, and it became like a punctuation mark for her. So now every time I see her, I say, "Oh, it's 'cause you're hilarious." And now every time I also say it within context of other conversations that don't have anything to do with her, because I'm hilarious. Yeah,
Very interesting.
thank you.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure I've told you this story before. You just don't remember.
No. I don't
No?
think you've ever told me that story.
I've told that story like 4 times to Marissa by accident because I forgot. I kept telling her.
God.
That story was whack. Look, Charlie.
Like seriously.
He says it all the time. It is annoying.
You need to start remembering, bud.
I remember, but at work it's harder to remember because like I just talk to people all the time, and sometimes things just run together. Like I'll ask, like, "Hey, how are you doing today?" to customers, and like sometimes they won't respond, so I'll ask again, but not even realize that I'm asking a second time. In
I've
my
done that
mind, I'm
before.
still on this first time, you know. And they're like, "Same as last time."
Or it's like same as last time. Or it's like hey, how are you doing today? They're like, good. How are you doing? And you're like, good. How are you doing? Like it's.
Oh,
I've done
yeah.
that so many
Or good,
times.
how are you? Like, you know, like you get so caught up in the moment. But like if you ever pay attention, like, and you ask that second time, like more than often they'll like go into stories about their day. It's really weird.
Not
It's
with
like the
me.
first time's just like a warm up, you know.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Don't want dirty hands. Anyways, but like fucking customers can be rude as fuck though. Like you'd be
Oh,
like,
most
"Hey, how are
definitely.
you?" Nothing.
Nothing. Guess I'll just go fuck myself then.
I was talking to my friend Z the other day, who also works at a food line and works on a register quite often, and he's like, "Yeah, the whole transaction's soiled if you don't greet him that first time. Like he won't tell you your total, he won't say have a nice day, he won't hand you your groceries."
It's just one and done.
I was like, "Damn, Z, that's fucking cold," but I get it. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
the same way. I hate my autocorrect. I am not passing.
I'm
Charlie, are
not
you taking a
passing.
test up there?
No, he is not passing away.
That's why he had to hurry up. He was about to be late
I
for
am
the
not
SAT.
passing. I am failing miserably. Send help.
Oh my god. I failed the class. Well, no wonder you were pissing in
He's
it.
taking a dumpy dump.
Oh, a dumpy then. A grumpy dumpy.
Grumpy dumpy.
So did you know that Disney has the rights to DreamWorks now?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know till the other day. I was on Disney Plus for something, and I saw an ad for a new Ice Age show. That's a Disney Plus original, but it's got like the two little what are they called? They're like come out at night, and they have like the long-tailed possums, the two little possums on there from
Okay.
Ice Age. DreamWorks was literally made to spite Disney. What? Yeah, no, I know, for real. That's what took me by surprise about
I
it.
didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why Shrek is kind of like a Disney like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a kind of like a big middle finger to all the classic Disney animated stuff.
Oh.
'Cause like if you think about it,
okay.
it's like the exact opposite
Opposite.
of what you would expect from
Yep.
a story like that.
Okay.
Buck Wild as well. Buck Wild is also gonna be in that. That's crazy. Buck Wild's one of the characters.
Mm.
He has one eye. He lost his other eye to a dinosaur named Rudy. Yeah. Are you not up to date on your Ice Age?
I was
lore?
not up to date with Ice Age.
and perhaps Rudy.
He must really be shitting.
Yeah, he's like, well, he's here though. I mean, he's not here, but I mean, he's here in the building,
Right,
right?
of course.
Somewhere, somehow, he's taking a shit and watching us while he takes a shit.
Interesting.
And that makes me feel special. Like, I just want to reach through the camera and hold him. And hug
Well,
him
wait until he gets down
and
here.
squeeze the shit out of him.
You can do that when he gets down here, buddy.
I was worried. I was worried it was something scary, like Sheldon. That's that scene from Ice Age. Like, I think what's his name from Everybody Loves Raymond, the mammoth, says that. What is his last name? It's not Ray Romano. 'Cause that's his name in the show.
No.
You know it though. I can see it in your eyes.
I'm trying to think.
Come on, Amanda. Don't use Google. Just use your mind.
You literally saw me go over my phone too. Is it Ray Romano?
That is his name. Is it Romano?
Oh shit! I guess.
Babes.
Oh my god.
His real name is Ray. Oh wait. So what's his name in the show? The look of shock on your face. You're like,
I can't hold it.
Ray. Well,
The
let's say-
same. The same.
No, it's not. Is it? The same on both? Well, there you go. Or you
Wow.
Google it. Fact check these motherfuckers.
They probably know.
Anyways, it snowed and everybody bought all the water and the milk and the eggs and like fucking panic bought. And my question is, what are they gonna do with it now? 'Cause the snow went away.
See, the thing is that they did the same thing last weekend.
Right.
So we're running low on stuff as it is, and they're buying it again. And I'm like, what did you do with the 5 cases of water that you bought last
the
weekend? 'Cause
5
I
cases
saw
of water,
y'all.
the 6 things of meat, the fucking pallet of bread that you bought.
It's just like,
It's called Everyone Loves Raymond. So, shit. That's why they'll do. That's what they'll do.
yes.
But yeah, no, like
No, what is
it?
In Everybody Loves Raymond, it's Ray Barone.
Ray Barone. Get shit on Charlie. Get shit on Marissa. I knew it wasn't Romano.
Yeah, I was
Fucks.
like, wait a minute.
That
Close
is
enough.
not close.
Close enough.
That's like several different letters away. It doesn't even sound the same. That's like, next time I see you, we're fighting. You wouldn't fight me.
Dang, yes, everybody wants to fight you, buddy.
Yeah. Too bad nobody's ever beat me, huh? Where's the horn at?
Shut the fuck up.
Where's the horn at? Charlie, tell me what the horn button is. I want to hit it. There's like one of those horn buttons like yeah. So anyways, that's what this podcast is now. We just sit here and make noises into the mic and people just know what we're talking about.
Interesting.
The next thing we're going to do is like Guess what I saw, Amanda?
What'd you see?
I saw the new Scream movie.
Oh, yeah. How was it, buddy?
It was really good. It was better than I thought it was going to be. It wasn't better than Scream 1, which I wasn't expecting it to be, but it was still really, really good. It was good in the same way that The Force Awakens is good, which was kind of the point. It was like a whole rift on that, how that's become a thing in movies.
Okay, yeah.
It was really, really good, though.
That's interesting. Very
I've
interesting.
returned.
That's why I think Charlie would like it, because
I
Charlie's
almost-
such
Scream?
a... Yeah.
I've never seen any of them.
Well, no, you're such a baby back bitch when it comes to scary movies.
I am.
No, that's how he describes himself.
Yes, I'm a baby.
I
back bitch.
asked you if it was a scary movie. You're like, it's more fun.
Well, no. So scary to Charlie is anything that is like
Bah!
dimly, that is dimly
Like that.
lit and dimly like
I
this
feel that.
this movie to
Like
me.
I can't watch I watched the first Saw movie very halfway. Like I watched the important parts for the story, not the scary parts. I can't. I've seen one scary movie in theaters.
Well, no. But this is my thing. Like it's on the same level of It's a Quiet Place to me in terms of like
The Force
scary.
Awakens was bad. Agreed.
I
All of those
like
movies were
The
bad.
Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens is the best. Of
I
those
like
3
Star
movies.
Wars. I love Star Wars. Even when it's bad, I love it.
I do
Mhm.
too. But
I can't help
hate
it. Look,
certain
I
ones.
understand that technically it's not a well-written story. But I love Star Wars.
Except for the shows.
I love Star Wars
The
so
shows
much,
are
I'm
great.
willing to overlook that. Plus, those movies are really, really well made, like, in terms of cinematography.
Sure.
Like, you mean to
technically.
look at me and tell me you still don't get excited every time you see those X-Wings come out across the water.
Oh, that's like a top 10
Well,
shot
see,
in the
there you go.
franchise. Top
There you
5
go.
maybe. That's a great moment.
See
Look,
what I mean?
the movies have their moments.
No, that's what I'm
Don't
saying.
get me wrong,
though.
all of them. Every movie has good moments.
Even the scene, like the scene with the. Well, you haven't seen Star Wars, so I won't spoil it for you. But you know the scene with the drawbridge and like Han Solo and Kylo Ren.
Some of the scenes
Oh
in
my-
Boba
well,
Fett
I've
episode
seen
4
that.
that were
Huh?
meant to be
I've seen
emotionally be like-
that.
You've seen Star Wars?
No, I haven't seen Star Wars.
Wait,
but
wait,
I've
wait,
seen,
wait, wait.
I've seen clips.
That's
So
the
I know
worst way
what-
to watch it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know.
Maybe it was
that.
episode 3 IDK. Fast and Furious better.
Some of the scenes in Boba Fett episode 4 that were meant to be emotional made me. Wait, which emotional moments made you laugh?
I think is she talking about the Rancor?
I don't think that's emotional.
I saw a meme today
It was
about
cool.
that. It was like, oh, you
The
gave me
tree
machete.
scene. The tree scene.
The tree scene.
Like where he's high? That's
No, that's like episode 2.
Yeah, I think that's episode 2.
I'm talking about when.
Was that supposed to be emotional? I don't think it was meant to be emotional. That was just meant to like explain how he becomes one of them. I mean, I guess it could be seen as emotional. I don't think you're supposed to feel much. In
I
that
never
scene.
I've never felt the need to cry any of his stuff. Even
Yeah.
the the
Everybody
thing that happens.
dies.
Yeah,
when all the people that die.
Yeah, even when that happened, I was like, okay, this isn't like really emotional. I mean, it sucks, but it's like, okay, he's gonna go fuck those dudes up. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the same way.
I like Chrysanthemum. I'm excited
Who?
about the Wookiee.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited about seeing some more of that. That shit was gangster.
That was like episode 2, Marissa. No, episode 4. Get out of here.
I like the show a lot. I
I
like
like
it
the
a
show.
lot
It's
more
pretty
than a
good.
bunch of people apparently do. Bunch of people apparently don't like it very much.
Why? I thought it was pretty good.
I
mean,
do
like
too. I've liked
to
every
me,
episode.
It's like I think everybody has these preconceived notions about what Boba Fett is because
Yeah.
Boba Fett was just such a nothing character for so long.
So he
but
could only
everybody
be
loved
seen.
him.
Yeah, they could only see him as like a.
It's kind of like Master Chief without without seeing his face. Like
Yeah.
you're filling that in with your imagination.
Yeah.
So everybody has these high expectations of what they want their Boba Fett to be.
But
And
he's
now
a
that they're
gangster.
actually giving him a character, it's like, well, I don't like it because it's not what I wanted.
I'm
And
very
Star Wars
happy.
fans are just like that. You just got to get
Yeah,
past
but
that.
I think most of the reasonable ones are very happy with the direction it's taking because he's going to be one of the big badasses in the
Oh,
world
yeah.
of Star Wars.
I
now. Like
want
one
to
of the
see
big main
how it's
super
going to
badass.
affect stuff between now and The Force Awakens. Because, like, I mean...
I don't think it's going to be that kind of thing. I don't think it's going to be the kind of thing that even needs to take place in movies, and I don't want it to be.
Mhm.
Because honestly, fuck the movies now. Like, fuck all of them. Even the original
Even
trilogy.
Solo?
Yeah, all
Solo's
of it.
so good.
Solo's good, sure, but they're
And
all
people
look,
shit on Solo.
listen, there are
I
great
don't know
movies in the
why.
Star Wars movie franchise, but the shows are just on another level now. The shows are just better in every way. Like, none of the movies are as good as any of the shows.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like Rebels. Like, even Rebels.
Rebels was incredible.
Rebels is great. I think it's the weakest, technically, of all the Star Wars shows.
for sure. But, I mean,
But-
it felt
but-
more like a kid's show, you know?
Yeah, but
that's like
even with
the only
that
thing
said,
about it.
in terms of Star Wars lore, it is just better. It's like better written, better crafted. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
Like-
the scenes in season 4 that like almost like had me tearing up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Like, bruh. Like I could see them coming a mile away, but I was still like
The best scenes in the franchise are in episode 3, and that movie isn't even good. There's great scenes, but it's a bad movie.
yeah.
None of the prequels are good.
The
The-
whole theater scene where him and Palpatine are talking
Is
and he's
great.
just like
Great
telling him that
scene.
story. He's like,
That's
hey,
a great
man.
scene. Both fights at the end are great. All 3 fights at the end are great. I mean, the whole thing's amazing. Arguably the best franchise with shows. Star Wars, I might agree with you there.
Do you think we're ever gonna get Fast and Furious shows?
I hope
like, in
not.
the-
I fucking hope that I hate them.
Well, so Josh's argument at work the other day is that Fast and Furious is like an incredible series and is way better than Star Wars.
No.
No.
And I mean, I don't know. I haven't
I
seen
do.
them. But he's also only seen like the last 3. So
The last 3 what?
it's the Fast and Furious movies.
Oh. Anyway. The original trilogy is good. It's a good single story. The prequels do what they need to do,
But Clone Wars does
but they
it better.
could have done it in one movie.
And Clone Wars does it
And
better.
Clone Wars does it better.
Clone Wars was like, hey, hold my beer. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking flush
Let me
out this
fix-
story
let
for
me
you.
fix the
And then they
prequels.
did Revenge of the Sith way better anyway.
Yeah,
or
they did.
added to it.
If you could cut in Revenge of the Sith and the scenes from those 4 episodes, like you have a really good movie.
Yeah, it's an incredible movie. Like, could you imagine, like, if, like, way back in 2005, we got Ahsoka with no context and Maul, and you're like, what the fuck did I miss? He's back. He died in the first movie. Like, they just did the same thing, episode 1, 2, 3, and just had the end of Clone Wars cut into that.
7 has some amazing. I think the best moments in the franchise are in episode 3 and episode 7.
Yeah. No, but, like,
there's some iconic ones. Look, Luke, I'm your father. Whatever. It's great. I don't care about it. I really don't.
He doesn't say that, though. He says, no.
Or, no, I'm your father. Yes, I know.
Yeah,
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm your daddy.
Yeah.
That's what he
Either
says.
way, it's like that moment.
Word
while,
for word.
That moment, while amazing, I wasn't there for it. It's like us explaining in-game to our kids. No one will understand the theater experience of watching Infinity War and in-game like 1 year and then the next. Like, no one will get.
Yeah, nobody.
Well, not just the wait. The theater experience is. There's never going to be anything like it again.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like,
well, not.
Like Star Wars
Yeah.
or Star Wars. Spider-Man was great. It was similar. We might get more moments like that, but for the anticipation and the fact that it had never happened before, it'll never be the same.
Oh, yeah.
It was unbelievable.
I think we'll see other franchise moments like that, though.
Yeah, we'll see big baller moments where everyone's in the theater and everyone's freaking out and everyone's laughing and crying and fucking cheering and having a great time, but we'll have had it before.
There was.
You know what I mean? We'll be used to it.
I think that one day, and I don't know if this is Disney's plan on down the line, but I would love to see some shows come out around the time of episodes 7 through 9 that recontextualize it like the same way they do with the prequels.
Yeah,
that
could be amazing.
That makes that stuff way better.
And the thing that's great about Star Wars is those scenes. That only takes place, 30 years?
40 years.
40 years?
Yeah.
So you're talking 40 years. In Star Wars, that's not a long time.
No.
Like, the reason it always seems like a long time is because all the characters are human.
And
but
it's a long
now
time
we
in
have
a galaxy far away. Far away.
True.
And it was a long
now
time
we have
ago.
Grogu. Now we have a lot of
favorite
alien
Grogu.
characters.
Yes.
Wookiees live 1,000,000 years. They live hundreds of years. They're like we get all of the Wookiees.
Wookiees are the big
alive.
hairy ones.
Right.
All of the Wookiees, like from the beginning of the prequels to all the way past the last movies, could be alive in the whole span of that. You're mean.
No, she did it first.
No.
The whole franchise from you want to know the craziest thing about Star Wars?
What's up?
From episode 1 to episode 9
Why are you
is
messing
like
with the carpet.
Ow, my foot. I have a foot cramp.
Oh, now it's not funny when you have a foot cramp. When I have a leg cramp.
from episode 1
Anyways.
to episode 9.
Fuck you.
You
Go
know
ahead.
the franchise
Yeah.
is only like 65 years,
Yeah.
which
Really?
like
Until we get like those prequel movies there
Which-
about the old Republic.
which ended up almost being real life. Like in real life, it's only when did 9 come out? 3 years ago. It took 50 years.
Have you
It
ever
took-
seen
well, it
that
took
clip
took like 45
of
years.
them interviewing George Lucas? And it's like right after the first Star Wars came out, and it was so successful. And they're interviewing Mark Hamill, and
I know what you're saying. This is after episode 6.
is it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
after that.
okay.
'Cause
My bad.
It was
I
the
thought it
end
was
of the
earlier.
It was the air quote end of the franchise,
And-
according to
and-
like everyone.
And he was like, "How do you feel?" He came up to Mark Hamill and was like, "How would you feel about making these movies in like 2012?"
Yeah.
And this was
Well,
in, like,
so he was saying more like 2000, 2011,
mhm.
like somewhere in that range, and then just I don't think he thought they were gonna do the prequels first. I think he thought they were just gonna continue the story from there. But then he started thinking about the prequels
Yeah.
and was like, "Fuck it," and so they did that instead. And then finally, it just took them a few more years than they thought it was going to. Which Jesus,
Still knocked it out of the park though.
Channel
Sort of.
boots, Luke Skywalker, love that man. Channel boots? What?
Channel boots, Luke. I don't get it.
I don't know what that means.
This is more
That
that
must be a
Zoomer
thing.
chalk.
Chanel? Oops. Chanel boots? Luke Skywalker.
Chanel?
What?
like the perfume? I don't know. She's too young for us to understand.
How old is
her.
Marissa?
She told me today.
Man, you haven't seen those pictures.
She's in high school, I think.
What?
Yeah.
Marissa is way too cool from what she knows about Alfred Molina for me. I would never have guessed she was that young. I thought she was like our age. 17. Jesus Christ.
I think she's.
We talked to so many kids. Why are there so
16?
many nerdy kids that are like already way too cool?
Yeah, she's 16. Yeah, that's what it was.
She said 17.
Oh, did she? Fuck.
She said I'm 17.
damn.
So young. Do we know we love you, Jay?
Yeah, I told you that's Josh.
Oh, that's
from work.
Josh. Okay,
From
okay,
work.
okay, okay. Well,
Not the Josh
I wasn't
me and you
here.
know.
I wasn't
but
here when
the
he started
other
talking in
Josh.
chat. I was upstairs.
The other Josh, not the Josh me and you know.
A different Josh?
A different Josh. A better Josh.
A better Josh?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm
Josh,
telling
I
Josh.
hope you hear me.
I'm telling Josh you said that. Which Josh do you hope hears you?
Yeah.
Good Josh or bad
Oh,
Josh?
bad. Well,
Both?
yes. All Joshes, I hope you hear me.
This Josh is better than that Josh. Any
Or am
Josh
I
is-
just joshing?
Any Josh is listening, take it how you want.
Am I just joshing, though?
Josh is younger than me. Shush. God.
Is Josh younger than you?
Our audience is
Is he
12-year-olds.
though? I don't know.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
Hello.
How's it going? You don't watch Star Wars, huh?
Yeah, what do you want?
So
No.
much of that conversation was just you had no clue. I'm sorry.
Wait. So you said you've seen clips. What clips have you seen, and why did you spoil yourself? And why do you hate
It
us?
was the Adam Driver when I had the obsession
Oh.
with Adam.
I
My
told
God.
you it's the nose thing.
You and
It's-
that big nose motherfucker. I love
He
Adam
is
Driver too, but
attractive.
Amanda, you have a problem. How are you gonna watch scenes?
I
You're gonna watch
I
scenes from
forgot
a
most
9.
of them. I forgot most of them, so it's okay.
Do you understand that you watch scenes from an 11 movie franchise and you watch the last few movies of the
know.
franchise?
I know.
Adam Driver is unattractive. I'm not sorry. How dare you?
I
First
hope
of
his
all,
big schnoz was worth it.
I'm
It's not that.
listen. I'm straight, but I would Eskimo kiss the fuck out of that man with my nose. We would touch noses like motherfuckers.
He would like eclipse your nose.
Yeah,
with
he
his
would. He
lips.
He could like place his nose on one side of my nose and wrap his whole nose face around my whole nose.
Y'all got some.
He
He
could
should
turn.
he should play Pinocchio since he's owned by Disney.
Adam Driver, if you ever hear this, I actually do love you, and I'm sorry for all the jokes.
Adam Driver, I
Adam
love
Driver.
you, but I love like making jokes about your nose more.
Y'all love
I
his
love you, though.
nose. Y'all really love
And
his
he pulled
nose.
Lady Gaga in a movie. What the fuck,
Dude.
That movie was pretty good.
He was.
And
It
Oh
was
yeah,
a
no,
good
he
movie.
ate
He
her
went-
out in that
He
movie.
he went nuts. He went nuts on
Wait,
Lady
did
Gaga.
you
in
watch that
movie.
movie with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
yeah.
all
Oh, we
went.
did. That
We
was
all
my
three
favorite.
went.
Yeah.
You fucking crack it.
I was telling Emma
we
about it.
met her there.
Yeah.
I told Amanda about it the other day. Oh, not Amanda. Emma about it the other day about us, and she was like, "Oh, I might want to go see that." And I was like, "You probably will." Well, Emma's gay, and she was like, "I was
Yeah.
like, hey, Lady Gaga gets 8 out in it," and she was like, "Oh my god, I gotta go see that movie now."
Spoilers.
Is it in theaters? Where's
Spoiler
it in theaters?
alert. That does happen.
That has nothing to do with the plot.
When
How
he
is
had
that a
his shirt
spoiler?
off in Star Wars, laughing. What's so funny?
Yeah,
about
the
his shirt
meme
off?
that came out.
What's
out
the
of that.
meme?
You know the meme where he's got his pants really up high.
Oh, they are up
What-
high. Yeah,
you-
yeah.
What do you mean? You were like confused for a second.
Well, I
You
don't
call
know what the
yourselves a
meme-
Star Wars fan.
Well, I know
That
the
means
pants are up
memes
high,
and
but I don't get
everything.
why that's the meme. Like,
Because like there was so many
That happens-
images of that like just stretched out, like
Oh.
him having like a box body.
oh, okay. Well, you guys wouldn't even
He did
survive.
look weird.
Do
It
you
was
know-
uncomfortable.
Did.
I remember being in the theater and be like, "This is weird."
Do you know who the Gypsy King is? The boxer. He goes by the Gypsy King.
You're saying words at me. I have no idea. What
You don't
that
know who he
means.
is?
No.
He's a
You're-
famous. Fuck. What's his real name? Hold on.
Is he the dude like from the picture with the mustache and he's like this and it kind of looks like that?
Tyson Fury.
Pull up a picture of him. Let me see.
Okay, hold on. He
He put-
wears his pants like that in the ring, like really high up.
Yeah. Adam Driver looked like a boxer in that scene.
Like,
he was
look at
gonna
this-
box
look
with
at
the
this-
Force.
I'm not gonna show the stream, but like that's him.
Yeah,
he's
that's
the
Adam
best.
Driver
Yeah.
in
That's
in
that's Tyson Fury.
in episode 8,
Fuck it, I'll show them.
The Last Jedi.
This is Tyson Fury. He's a boxer.
The
He
last
wears
film.
his pants up above his belly.
What's
button.
his waistband say?
Gypsy King.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Is
what he
that
goes
who
by.
his waistband belongs to, or that's him?
That's him. He's the
Oh.
Gypsy King. He's
Property
way
of
bigger than he
Gypsy
looks.
King.
That guy's like 6'9". He's like 6'9", 6'8", like massive, absurdly. So he went in a 3-fight bout against Deontay Wilder, who Deontay before he fought Tyson Fury was 50-0. Almost all of them were knockouts. Like
Damn.
this guy was a fucking machine, and Tyson Fury came out of retirement and beat the fuck out of him 3 fights. in a row.
Jesus.
Like Deontay knocked him down in the first fight, and then there were memes about that where he just fucking like rose up like a fucking pharaoh.
Oh,
from
like
the sands.
like.
But then both the second and third fight, he just fucking stomped him,
Yeah.
and then sang to the audience like a fucking crazy. He's amazing. He's an amazing human being. Lady Gaga,
imagine?
bye. She has a chance. There you go. Mansplaining sports. Is that mansplaining? I'm not even explaining the sport. I'm explaining the doofy person that does the sport.
Mansplaining in person.
There you go.
There we go.
Explaining.
But he's similar to Adam Driver in that he has his pants up.
Manscaping.
Manscaping's hard. I need like a manscaper.
I
You-
know.
Hey, ironically, it's less hard if you're hard.
That's true. Nah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Sorry for that mental image, everybody, but he is correct. The guys know, or well, the guys that do it know.
the boys know.
The boys don't know. The men know.
Oh,
Some boys don't.
but
Dude,
why are
I
you-
met a guy. Dude, I'm not gonna say who it is 'cause we know him.
Oh, who is it?
I'm not telling you.
Wow.
Someone we know.
Text it to me.
Someone we know. Like didn't grow pubic hair
Okay.
until he was like 23.
Oh, that makes it
That
so
is
much of a smaller
so-
pool to just.
That
figure out
is
who it
so
is.
late. Like that is so. Dude, I had like
No, I'm not.
it grew.
Okay.
I had so
Oh,
there it was
right.
down there when I was like.
I don't
fucking
wanna
12.
know.
Oh, right.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
that's
like,
too much.
I'm just
Oh,
saying
right.
I didn't know that it even. I didn't. That was like bananas to me that it took that long.
Moving.
Is that really a bad thing? I don't think it's a bad
I don't
thing.
think it's a bad thing,
But it's just-
like he's not gonna know how to cut
We
it.
can
for a
stop.
while.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a good point.
Pube talk on the
Pube.
Shirts Off podcast.
welcome to another edition of Pube Talk.
We
Oh,
have been
shit.
talking about pubes here lately.
I forgot to change the
You
title.
remember
This is
us
episode
putting?
9,
I was talking
Right.
about Donovan putting pubes in Vidal's
Oh
mailbox.
Jesus! Stop it.
Oh,
That
Were you
See-
here for that
Yeah, I
conversation?
was.
That was
you
horrible.
remember? Amanda just flashed
I-
back.
Ain't
like
gotta
she had
worry.
been there.
Ab cutting the boys. What? I don't know what that means.
It's hard for me
he
to
ain't gotta
manscape.
worry about.
He ain't gotta worry about.
Is it about or ab?
Oh, he ain't gotta worry
Okay.
about cutting
Cutting
the boys. Yeah,
the
there you go.
boys.
The balls.
Oh. Well, he didn't. Now he does.
Charlie, the
He
testicles.
did finally. Yes.
The
no,
things that
he,
dangle
so
below.
This person is not 23 years
Jesus
old.
Christ.
He didn't.
Oh,
it
he's
didn't
not
happen.
23 years
It didn't
old?
happen until he was 23.
Oh, okay.
He didn't like.
How
have
old is he
hair.
now?
I don't want to say.
Oh.
I'm
Great
not
hair.
narrowing this
I
down.
just want to know how long he's been doing it
Nope.
for now.
No, I'm not
If he
narrowing
needs
this
any
down.
pointers or, you know.
Well, I know people that just don't shave at all, and that's just like absurd to me. I could never.
Wait, don't shave like anything or just
No.
don't shave?
Don't shave.
Because,
that
like,
at all.
I shave some stuff, but I don't shave other stuff.
Okay. Well, I don't need to know more about that.
I'm not going to be descriptive
I don't.
about what I do
yeah,
and
thank
don't
you.
do.
Thank you. Don't.
It's my armpits. I don't
Oh
shave
my
them.
God. That's not what I meant. I'm so glad that's what it was. 'Cause that's-
He's a crisis averted.
I was so worried about what he might be talking about.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think I've ever shaved a single hair on my armpits.
Right? It's so
I don't
weird.
think
Like
I
I feel
care.
like it would tickle if I tried to do it, and then I accidentally cut myself,
My thing is,
and then I bleed out because
My
there's like a
thing
vein
is-
right there. you
my
know
thing
what I
is that's so much more of an uncomfortable area to be itchy.
mean?
than anywhere
armpits?
else.
Oh my god!
If
could
that
you
it,
imagine?
if I cut it and that itched, I don't think I could live with it.
You'd be like
I'd
a
be
monkey all
fucking-
day. You'd be like,
I'd be like, I'd be freaking out. Like I wash them, you know, and everything, but like I don't think I could cut the hair.
Charlie
Sure.
had a crisis.
There
Infinite
was,
crisis,
there was
Charlie.
a moment I was worried about.
What were you worried about?
I was worried.
Were you worried I was gonna go in descriptions
You-
about other parts of my
Yes.
body?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, fine, I'll tell you. I don't shave
No.
my legs.
Thank you. Thank you. for
Wait, it just keeps
continuing.
getting worse. Stop.
Yeah, it keeps getting worse,
You're
but then it keeps getting better when he actually says
Yeah.
it. He's like, oh, but this other thing. Like, no, and he's like, what? It's
Crisis
my face.
averted.
Oh, my arms. I mean, eventually he's gonna run out of things that aren't
Am
weird.
I?
Yeah.
Nah.
Don't test him. Don't test
I don't.
him.
Yeah, I'm not going
Don't
to.
test me. Do not test me.
Oh
You know
my
what we
God.
need? We need a Pirates of the Caribbean reboot
No.
with Davy Jones,
No, let
played by the same
let
guy, because he
That
was fantastic.
shit, let
You
it
don't
die.
like Pirates of the
Let
Caribbean?
that shit die. I like the first one. I like the second one. The third one is acceptable. The rest can suck a dick.
Well, no, but that's the.
They need to stay.
The fourth one's okay.
dead.
The fifth
No.
one is stupid.
And the sixth one is worse. Is there 6?
There's no
How many
six.
are there?
There's only 5.
They're fucking horrible. Johnny Depp is the only acceptable. Yes, I agree. Leave it. Leave it in the past.
What about what's her face?
Leave it.
That's the
Leave it in the past.
Miss Watson.
Leave it in the past. Keira Knightley? Keira Knightley?
Yeah, I like her.
She
She's
was
really-
great. Look, she's great. Let her
She's
do other
only
shit.
19 in the first one. Did you know that?
That's fucking bananas. Is she
Have
actually?
we? Yeah, she's only 19 in the first Pirates of the Caribbean.
I have a giant crush on her. Like top 5 in all of Hollywood favorite person. Like maybe 2. She might be right after Zendaya. It might go Zendaya.
Was I
Keira
right?
Knightley.
Is she 19? Because I remember seeing that somewhere.
Let's see. She
Well,
is.
she's not now.
She's not now.
no.
She was
fuck off.
born in. When was the first one? Let's see. Hold on.
It was like 2001.
Pirates of the Caribbean was
2002?
2003.
Oh fuck.
She was born in 85, so 95. 2005, she would have been 18.
Wow.
Well, she
Maybe
would've been-
younger
she,
than that.
yeah, she
actually.
was 18 when it came out. So she might have been like 16, 17 when.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
that's no longer as cool as I thought it would be.
Well, also, how old was Orlando Bloom?
Oh.
My God.
Yeah, hold on. Let's figure some stuff out real quick.
Are we
Let's see.
uncovering something
Hold
shady?
on, hold on. Orlando Bloom was Will Turner. How old is he? He was born in 77. So he's only 8 years older than her.
Yeah, but 8 years could be a lot depending on how old she is.
Yeah. Well, so like a 17-year-old and like a 25-year-old kissing in a movie when they're acting is not like the craziest thing in the world. It's still weird, I agree, but it's not like, they weren't in a relationship. and
Yeah.
she was 18 by the time it came out.
Nah.
It would have been weird if he was like in his 30s during that. That would have been getting weird at that
My
point.
point was going to be she's young and she does a great job acting.
She kills it. She's amazing.
That's
She
all
might
I was
be-
going with this.
from
I
an
didn't know it was
acting-
going to go down this path.
From an acting standpoint, she's either the second or third best actor in that movie. It either goes Johnny Depp her or Johnny Depp Barbosa her. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's those three. He's the best, and then those two are like battling for second place.
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom does good as Will Turner.
Yeah.
I mean,
That-
honestly, there's no
the
weak
whole
acting.
cast is like really good. There's nobody.
That first one is amazing.
Yeah, it's like
Dude, when they're walking on the ocean floor.
yes.
At
The
Skeleton,
CGI still holds up too.
it
From
really does.
and
it's
that's
so good.
2003.
It's a little silly when you go back. Like the skeletons are a little silly.
but I mean,
but
it's
awesome.
Still like.
Have you seen that movie, Amanda?
Pirates of the Caribbean?
The first Pirates of the Caribbean?
I did years and
okay.
years and years ago.
Even like from the opening scene where they're just like fucking coming through the water or whatever, and she's like a little girl or a littler girl at that point, and is just singing about like pirates and shit.
Speaking of top 5, I was telling Zach that Natalie Portman is not even top 20 hottest actors. Hot takes. Gotta watch the Disney documentary about that movie. It is good. I have seen it. Natalie Portman, I don't know. I mean, she's
Natalie
a
Portman's
great
pretty cool.
actress.
Do you think
She-
she's gonna be a good Thor?
Now that Taika's doing it, I hope, is he doing the fourth one?
I don't know.
He fucking better be. Hold on. Who's
the
directing?
title looks like he's doing it.
Who's directing?
I think they
Or-
can't just ditch Taika.
Right?
They
Hold
should
on.
let him direct the new Avengers movies.
Oh, it's Taika. So if Taika's doing it, I believe anything can be good. You could give Taika Waititi like bad actors, and he could make it good. Like
yeah.
I believe in him. I don't.
Honestly, Taika.
I don't believe in her from the first two movies because it's other people, and those movies are just both movies are bad. But
She really didn't had an unlucky streak with like comic book / nerdy things and being cast in them because she's great in stuff that isn't nerdy, but like Star Wars.
she's great in a lot of nerdy shit too. There's a few. She's done some sci-fi stuff that's good, just not the big ones.
Yeah.
Not Star Wars. Not
She's
honestly, she's not bad in
but
Star
it's
Wars.
her direction in
Star Wars is just bad.
It's her direction in those.
Yeah, I mean
movies.
she's a great actress.
Because like in the Clone Wars, her character is amazing, and like if you can kind of picture
He
what
is
she
you
would be like in
weirdos.
that role.
Wait, he is.
Oh, Taika's.
Oh
directing,
yeah. Him directing is like the only thing that makes me think she could be good in them now, because he's awesome. He's a good director, and she's a great actress, so I believe it could be awesome.
I like Taika. He's pretty cool. I feel like Taika is one of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he would definitely, if we somehow knew Taika Waititi, and we're just chilling, he would chill with us like all the time, probably. He wouldn't be.
There's a
on the
lot of
podcast,
cool
but
nerds
he'd
in
be-
Hollywood that I feel like we'd be friends with,
Yeah.
like actors and other people.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we'd be friends with Paul Rudd, but not in a nerdy way, like in a let's go get dinner and just talk shit with Paul Rudd.
And he's our stepdaddy.
And he's what?
He's our stepdaddy.
Sure, he'd be our stepdad.
He's in the same role Amanda's in.
Okay.
Amanda's
Our
our stepdaddy,
now.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's
Amanda-
part.
That is
That's
true.
the
Amanda,
canon.
before you walked in earlier, Creighton said, "Amanda's our stepdaddy." Just so you know. I was like, okay, I guess that's new. That's
I
what-
tweeted about it.
Yeah,
it
you
became a
did.
whole
Oh,
thing.
okay,
Yeah.
nice.
I should have tagged you in it.
That
I
was a
like,
funny
hey.
story.
Yeah. So no, that.
Oh,
do you want to?
do you-
Yeah, I
are
want to
you
tell
sure-
it. Yeah,
Are
you go ahead and
sure?
tell it from
I'm
your
not-
perspective.
I'm not gonna tell.
Okay, so she made a yo mama joke basically because
Okay.
I said something about
It
are
was
you
work,
working?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're like when do
she
you
was
ever
taking
work?
a picture. We snap each other all the time, and she took a picture, and she was at her house, and it was like later in the day. And I was like,
No,
"Do
it
you even?"
wasn't.
I was like, "Do you even work anymore?" And she's like, yeah, I work at your mama's house. And I was like, stepdaddy?
Paul Rudd could be any of our fathers. Do you understand that? Do you know how old he is?
Yeah, he's old.
Guess how. Guess how old he is.
I know he's got to be like 40, late 40s, 46, 47.
Amanda, would you like to guess? Don't look it up.
Don't look it up, Amanda. Hey,
Paul Rudd. We're
Look
talking
at
about
me.
Paul Rudd. Yeah, wrong.
47.
He is 52 years old.
Oh,
Fuck.
wow.
52. He is
I was 5 years off.
My dad turned 50 yesterday. He is 2 years older than my fucking father. Paul Ant-Man. Ant-Man is 2 years older than my
Ants.
father. Ants. Ant-Man.
Ants.
I'm so happy and also devastated that he is that old. Because one, he could be my father and it wouldn't be weird. And two, oh my God, he's going to die one day.
How old is Alfred Molina?
I think he's 66.
No. I want Marissa to tell me. I'm gonna keep testing. 68. How old is Willem
60.
Dafoe? Don't say it. Don't say it. I want to see what Marissa says. Favorite sugar daddy age. Yeah, Amanda.
What?
I'm going to say the age now. I don't like him, though. Wow. He's 66.
Okay.
Which
Wow, Alfred
I
Molina's
thought he
older
would have been
than-
older than Alfred. Yeah. I'm going to guess 65. You were
Yeah,
close.
she was close.
You were
She was
close.
pretty close. All right. How old is Tim McGuire?
Fuck.
47. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Before I look it up, hold on.
43. Fuck. I
He-
was off by 4 years.
Is that a guess or a?
No, she knows. She just
Oh, he has the same age as me. What?
Huh?
No, wait, not age.
Yes.
Birthday? Birthday.
How?
Josh
like-
out here asking the right questions. How?
She's like Benjamin Button.
He's the same age as me. Wait, not age, birthday. That was fucking awesome. The interaction there was amazing.
How old is Andrew Garfield?
He is 39 or 38.
I think he's 42. He's old too. Like,
38.
damn it. Fuck.
38.
How old is Tom Holland?
25.
Okay, so he's our age.
He's our age. He's either 25 or 24.
He's 25. He's like a little bit older than me.
Does it bother you guys that like he's like acting and shit and doing flips and stuff, and we're in a basement doing podcasts?
No. I mean, you got to think his birthday's June. I'm older than Tom Holland. Wow, that is weird. I'm older than Spider-Man. That's fucking crazy.
See what I mean? It's one of those moments where it's like, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, you
Grabbing my
got
shit and going.
Well,
to it? Oh,
he's been doing that stuff his whole life. It wasn't exactly like
It wasn't like he just out of the blue was like, oh, I'm gonna be Spider-Man now.
yeah, like
I
you
mean,
have
it kind of was,
certain
but like
parents.
it was,
So there are parents that help. Like he's been a stage actor
Yeah.
since he was a kid.
well,
He's been a gymnast since he was a kid. Like we just didn't become gymnasts. We didn't grow up in the right place. I mean, some
so-
people you got to think legitimately. Probably 75% or more of top famous actors like got into it young, like very young,
Yeah.
or at least were in the world of it or were nearby. We are in Lancaster, South fucking Carolina. The best
Some of us are.
Yeah, the best chance we have is to go down to Atlanta and just sit around on the film sets and try and get a job serving coffee and just meet the right person
So
and get in right with somebody.
So my thing about it is like people will look at that and they're like, well, what have you done with your life? And I'm like, I don't really.
Fuck that. Tom
compare it-
Holland isn't working at Food Line. He's the one missing out.
well, so my thing is like I don't really compare it because it's like we're different people with different experiences and
Yeah.
born in different
That too.
situations.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's-
So
that's a
I
big
feel
part
like
of it.
it's not fair to compare. But then like I'll see people that are our age
Who are like depressed
who,
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or they're like fucking like the guy we were talking about earlier that used to be my boss, who's like a year older than me,
Yeah.
was going through the same shit, like basically right before I left. And I was
We
like,
have a friend. Not gonna say who goes through some shit like that where he doesn't like where he's at in life and is worried about
the longevity of it all.
Yeah, he's worried about like he wants to retire by the time he's like fucking 50 or something, and at the rate that inflation's going and the job he has at any given moment, like he doesn't think it's gonna work and blah blah blah, and he just freaks out. And I'm like, listen, bro, your life's gonna suck if all you do is worry about how your life's gonna end, about getting there. Enjoy the day by day while you're still young and can move around and shit. 'Cause I don't know, maybe I'm biased 'cause I'm around people who are broken but I know people that like are in their 50s, 40s that are like fucked up. Like their back's messed up beyond repair, legs are messed up because they just did reckless shit, drugs, worried, alcohol, shit that they shouldn't have been doing, or shit.
Pirated movies.
Some of them don't care, which is one thing.
Yeah.
Like they're like, fuck it, I lived while I was young and had fun, but we don't do crazy shit. Me and this person I'm talking about, we'll be fine when we're that age, whether we have a job or not. Big deal. I don't want to be 50 and not have a job, whether it's a job I like or not. Like I need to be able to get up and do shit during the day. Like I can't just sit at home and do nothing all the time.
I want to be able to retire from one career and start another, like, all the time. Because I'm, like, going to...
Don't get me wrong. At a certain point when you're old, like, I would like to not have to, like, be up at a certain time and go do a job like that. Like, it would be cool to be doing something that was making money, or at least have enough money put away where I can just go and do cool shit all the time. It's one thing to be retired and have enough money to live and have enough money to go and have fun living. Like, a lot of people want to retire and just pay their bills.
Mm.
I want to retire and go fucking...
Bananas.
Go nuts. Yeah, I want to go on fucking... I want to go to the
My
Bahamas.
mom's doing it right.
I want to go to the Bahamas and, like, fucking hang out with dolphins and, like, throw iguanas back and forth to monkeys.
Yeah.
Like,
my mom's
crazy shit.
My mom's doing it right. She retired, got married, bought a beach house, like, you know, just lived it up, like, kind of. And it's still, like, just like, yeah, like, you know, all I'm doing is working on restoring this house and, like, doing things that make me happy. I'm like, you go. You do your thing.
Tom is dating Zendaya. Like, he doesn't care about anything else, I don't think. Go to nude beaches in Italy, you know? Yeah, there's a hotel in Vegas with a pool on the roof, and it's a nude pool. And you can just go up in there and be naked in the pool and, like, just hang out. I'm not going to say which pool, though. Which hotel.
We should retire and just build a boat together.
No.
Yeah.
That sounds
Think about
fucking horrible.
Think about it, though.
I would have a terrible time.
At the end of it, we'd have a boat. And then we can sell wherever we want to.
I don't think he wants to go anywhere with you.
No, that's not true. I would love, here's what I would love. I would love for this podcast to get to where it makes enough money to pay bills. I don't want, look, I'm not trying to get rich off of this. I would love that at a certain point where if we could start doing these at a better time of day, if we get to a point in life where one of us has the kind of money where we could do this way more regularly, I would love, me and Creighton have discussed this many times, to get a camper/van and deck it out with a gangster computer to stream and also play video games, so that if we're not streaming the podcast, we could stream games and tour the country. Because as much as I love doing the podcast with Creighton, my goal in the very beginning of this was to podcast with all my friends all over the country. And they're all over this country. And I would love to do it.
And be able to go to them.
I would be cool, me and Creighton going all over this country and me recording with just me and my friends, with Creighton and my friend. I don't care. I don't care how we do it.
I would love that.
I would
That's
do it.
That's awesome.
I would record podcasts with anybody, all the time. I do 2 of them because I have one with Creighton and now you, and then also one with my brother and our other friends. And then every once in a while, my buddy Clem, who lives in Clemson and Charleston, back and forth for school. When he like leaves from one of those to go to the other, sometimes he'll swing by and come do a podcast. My friend Nathan lives up near Charlotte, like in Matthews. He comes down and does one every once in a while.
My goal is to write a book.
Get that Spotify or Barstool deal, right?
And I'm slowly working my way there.
Good job.
Me too.
But look, we could build, instead of building a boat together, let's build an RV together.
I don't want to build one. We'll just buy one, Creighton. What the fuck? We can't build an RV. You don't know anything about building
You're
an
just
RV.
wasting time at this
Yeah,
point.
what are you saying?
No. Look, hear me out.
No.
You seen those vans where people just gut them and like build?
That's not building. That's you still have a fucking.
Yeah.
You're not creating anything.
Well, what? Hear me out. I'm not finished.
Okay.
So we get 4 wheels, an engine, and a frame from a Lincoln.
You're an idiot.
And we
Oh
use
my
it to build our
gosh.
own van that's already gutted because we built it from
Hearing
scratch.
you makes me feel retarded. Like I'm retarding
then-
backwards.
And
in,
then we'll
in,
deck it
in,
out.
in knowledge.
Think about it. We could have a retractable stage, Charlie. We won't play music, but we'll have a retractable
I'll
stage.
be the emotional support Instagram. This support person.
I guess.
Oh, I guess. Okay.
Wow. You.
I can be your editor, Creighton. Sorry, we already have an editor on
we?
retainer when we get big. Yeah, Quentin.
Oh yeah.
Quentin's gonna be
Well,
like
no, he's
Quentin's
a
gonna
video editor. He's not a
video
book
editor
editor
and producer. Book editor.
Yeah,
okay.
because I mentioned about wanting to write my comic and my book,
Okay.
and like I've got a bunch of poetry that I just need to put.
I
out
need a
there.
ghostwriter, book editor. Yeah, I need a ghostwriter.
Oh, is
for-
that not
for
what
the
you
book.
meant? Fuck. Well, I guess here we are.
Sorry, Marissa. We already have a homie on standby.
Yeah. He does all my stuff. Oh, speaking of which, guess what? I now have a new YouTube for Creighton Station.
Okay, what's it called?
Creighton Station Productions.
Creighton State. Is it already? You made it?
Yeah, I made
Okay.
it. We put our first video up. The ad that I made
Excuse me.
for the Winter Jam for Beaver's Den, which, by the way, if you guys are local, you should come out to at Watery.
No, I did mean
on
that.
next
man.
Saturday on January 29th. Anyways, it went up, and like that's where all the Creighton Station stuff's gonna be. I need to put a plug in here.
You
for
need
that.
to get all your old episodes and go ahead and upload them to there as well.
Yeah, that too.
Do you have them on flash
Nope.
drive still? I don't know if I saved them to my computer.
But I mean, we could rip them off of YouTube, right, and put them on
Yeah,
a
I
flash drive and
think.
do it like that, maybe. But either way, they're still like
They're
all-
retrievable.
Yeah, they're all on YouTube, and they're all like all that stuff's gonna be. It's not. I'm not diverting from Shirts Off at all. I'm still gonna do this, obviously with you guys and Amanda. But me and Quentin are gonna start working on our own projects and kind of branching out to do different things because I have a lot of dumb ideas. And Charlie isn't ballsy enough to go with me on them.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking? Have we talked about? them
I
ideas?
wanted to do I wanted to do a a talent show or a variety show.
Oh, you want to do these big
I
want
to do like
Look,
big things.
I'm
And it's
cool.
fine that you don't want to do them.
I want to do them. I don't want to plan them.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
I don't have time.
Either way now, I have my own
We
banner
barely
to put
get
down.
these things out.
That's true.
Like
I
you
just-
don't have time either.
I want to be the laxative to our built up shit, basically.
Don't like that at all.
Yeah,
That's a terrible way of putting it.
I want to put us on the toilet, Charlie.
God.
I want to clog that commode with content.
I hate this.
And toilet paper. Lots and lots of toilet paper. And tritium.
Tritium. I fucking hate this.
Tritium.
Anyway, what's your book about?
My book.
Yeah.
Oh, so I've got like several different things. I want to make a comic book, which I started.
sorry.
Yeah, I you probably remember this, Charlie, but I used to draw and make
Yes.
the characters for that in art class all the time when I was supposed to be doing art projects with my color pencils and stuff.
Yes.
You remember because
Creighton
you used to
had-
borrow my color pencils.
Creighton had the most gangster set of color pencils.
I still
of
have
any-
those color
of
pencils. by the way.
anybody in school.
Mhm.
He had the most
I was a professional.
baller shit. It was not even close.
Mhm.
Like the art teacher would come over and use them. It was
it
hilarious.
was
Wow.
amazing. And then I had backups to replace them if they broke.
Yeah, they were gangster, and he would draw Transformers and all kinds of cool comic book looking shit.
Oh, that's cool.
And I made my own original characters for this comic I was writing. I still have the pages and stuff for it, and I still have the idea in my mind, in my head and everything like that. And then I've also got a bunch of poetry and stuff that I've written that I could compile into a memoir. That's like the book that I've already got.
That's what
written.
you want to do as a memoir?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
And then, as far as the other book goes, this is kind of like off the top of my head, but it's just like, I want a ghostwriter. Kind of like you, I want a ghostwriter to
Yeah, I
like
need
just
to go-
follow me for a year and like,
Yeah,
write my story.
I need mine to definitely come to my job.
Amanda, you want to be my ghostwriter?
Yeah, sure.
No,
Follow you
Amanda,
around
don't.
everywhere.
Amanda, don't.
Sarcastic.
You'll fucking.
Could
clap
you
up.
imagine, like, she wrote in there, he mouthed at me, dumb bitch.
Well, no, the ghostwriter's still writing from your perspective. They're just doing it for you.
Oh, I
They're
mouthed
helping
at
you. They're helping tell the story because you don't really know how to write it.
I
literally.
mouthed at Amanda, dumb bitch.
Amanda loved my joke. Yeah.
I was
Wait,
dead. He was in the middle of telling what
Oh,
the heck
shit.
he was doing.
don't y'all love deli meat just raw, like how Charlie rails my mom? You know that I read that in Muscle
How dare
Man's
you.
voice in my head, like my mom.
Do y'all love deli meat just raw, like how Charlie rails my mom? My mom. I miss Muscle Man. I miss regular show. That show is
It's like,
awesome. That,
Nope,
that
my
voice
meat gotta
hurts to
come
do.
with bread unless Charlie got some money. Are you gonna provide the bread for this sandwich, Charlie?
I decline to comment. I love how Charlie is my stepdad. I am not your stepdad. How dare you? Regular show was trippy as fuck. Yeah,
it was meant to
pretty-
be though.
Yeah, it was on purpose.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get stuck in the meat grinder and oh my god, cat. I am too innocent for this.
We could just make porn books. That could be my book. It's just fan fiction about Charlie as Cat's stepdaddy.
No, unacceptable. Wait, Creighton, you gotta tell them how we are now each other's dads.
Oh yeah, so me and Marissa are each other's dads.
That was fun to hear. Did y'all cover new Boba Fett and Attack on Titan? I don't watch Attack on Titan.
I don't watch Attack on
Do
Titan.
you plan to, or is it just a cat spewing true sexual info? True.
Well,
I don't like what you're implying.
We
if
talked
that's
about Boba Fett earlier. Charlie fucked my mom.
No, I didn't. Oh my God, I've never met
I would
her or
look
her mom.
as
Not yet.
a watcher and participant in the Shirts Off podcast. How was that proud mom of Cat's pussy?
Creighton.
I'm sorry. How was that proud mom?
Proud
of
mom of
pussy?
Cat, I apologize if you see this. Oh, by the way, my mom is still
I think it's pronounced fertile.
Kimberly, if you're still watching, I'm sorry for I'm just sorry.
You know, I've gotten past the point of saying sorry to my mom. Every time I see her, I'm just
I told my dad. Me and my dad were talking about this Thursday night. I was like, I don't know how Creighton can talk to his mom the way he talks to his mom. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, he says crazy shit. He said, like what? I said, I can't fucking tell you. I can't talk to you like this. I can't talk to my father, my 50-year-old father. I cannot talk to you about this crazy shit.
You know, me and my mom just shoot the shit with each other.
You and your mom talk you are way too comfortable. She's normal. Your mom's normal. Your mom's like cool. His mom is super friendly. Like
She makes cookies.
She makes cookies and hot chocolate. She is funny. She's actually funny. Like she's
hilarious.
like calculated funny. Like she has good jokes.
She's cut throat.
You know, for someone who isn't a fucking stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Like she is really funny. Creighton is funny, but Creighton is fucking stupid.
I'm uncontrollably
says
funny.
the same shit, like how Cat talks to me, Creighton talks like that in front of his mom. Like, not to his mom. That would be fucked up.
No, that'd be weird.
But he talks like that in front of his mom. No problem.
No holds barred.
No holds barred.
Because I love my mother, and I would never hold anything
I have
back.
arrived. Hello, proud mom of Cat. I'm sorry for everything that might happen. Anything that might happen in a second, I apologize. No wonder why Charlie... Oh, okay. We're that late. Very true. Okay.
Did your mom? Did Kat's mom tell you that the other night that she had arrived?
Creighton. That's what you say to Charlie when you. Okay.
Hey, me and Kat had the same idea.
Proud mom of Cat. I want you to understand that we are in a very. For these, this is their fucking Disneyland, but for us, this is uncomfortable. This is
Sex joke time, amazing.
Sex joke time, amazing.
You ever seen the movie Sex
What is
Drive?
Nutting?
Oh, can I do? I want to do.
First of all, I want to do the movie
one.
Sex Drive. It's amazing.
I want to do
Putting
this
that
one.
out. You said that was Sex Drive. You
Yeah,
said, right?
I want
Great
to. I
movie.
want to define what nutting is.
Me and Charlie did not nut crack.
So, like, when you bust a nut, like in real life, it means like you squeeze a nut, and like you bust it and spread it all over the place. So now, imagine like when people jerk off, like they're doing this. So it's like they're bringing their fist down to bust their nuts or their testicles in this case. And when they bust a nut is when they, arrive.
Pat motherfucking Jones.
Oh, God.
Is in the chat. Pat, I love you. Pat, I am very sad to say that couch you gave me is fucking
It's gone.
got destroyed. I love you. Science. Creighton, please never explain anything like that again. Thank you, Marissa. I agree with Marissa.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
That thing that happens when my uncle touches my thigh. Okay. As
Next
long
time
as it
on
went
that
out
talk.
in a blaze of glory. Sure
I would
did.
love to arrive with Charlie. We have yet to consummate our marriage like king and queen we are. As long as it went out in a blaze of glory.
Proud mom of Cat, you said that. You said that in the best, not horrifying way you could,
As long
and I
as
thank
it
you for
came
that.
out in a blaze of glory. How about
They got eaten by dogs. They weren't mine. It was not my fault. I love you too, proud mom of Cat. So many Clims in chat. I love it. There are quite a lot of Clims in chat right now. Like, Cat's a Clim.
I'm having a good time.
You're a Clim today. Marissa's
I'm not even in the
low-key a
chat.
Clim.
I'm here. I got railed in the snow yesterday.
Your mom right there. I will never understand how any of you can talk like this. Wow. Yeah. No, and this is nothing. She says worse shit. It's crazy. Was it cold?
The rail or the snow? Because read the next part. She said, I ran into a rail on my ATV. Come on, you guys, get your head out of the gutter.
I heard her screams. I don't like that word. I don't like that phrase.
Sex in the snow. Oh, I would. You know what? Sex in the snow actually kind of sounds fun.
That's what happened to Kevin Hart. He lost his virginity twice.
In the snow?
The first, it was snowing, and
Wait.
he was in a basement. Hold on, I'll tell you. It's in his book.
Okay.
He's telling. It's an audible. It's so fun. It's like his book is like an 8-hour stand-up
Yeah.
special, but like about his life. It's
Yeah.
fucking action. Look, if you guys have Audible, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Audible, and you have free credits. Download "I Can't Make This Shit Up" by Kevin Hart. It is fucking awesome. It's
Sure,
if
Kat.
you like him even a little bit, it's amazing. Oh my god.
Look, me and Kat are
but
married
he's-
now. We got to
so-
consummate it.
He starts the chapter off by saying, "Okay, guys, so listen. Before I actually read the words that is written down for this chapter, I'm gonna give you all a little information. I lose my virginity in this chapter, and I lose it twice. I know it sounds weird, but just stay with me." And then he starts reading, and what happened was he was in a cold basement with this chick the first time, and he couldn't get full hard, and he tried to put his dick limp inside of her. So he just wanted to lose his virginity. He just wanted to not be called a virgin anymore. And
As one would.
and he didn't. And then later they did it again, like a week later or some shit. I can't remember if it was like a day or a week or what. And then he actually did. It was
Sure.
hilarious.
We'll do that, Kat.
Are you trying to have a double No, not sure.
Pat
Don't say sure.
Mr. Pat Jones
Hashtag
said,
efficiency.
hashtag efficiency. I love it.
Should have worn protection.
Virgin men are so sensitive. I think everybody is
true.
a virgin is very sensitive. Not just the men, but the women and the children. And
I don't know.
That's a
I've
Star
known
Wars reference.
No, so to me, I don't think so. So I've known some women that were virgins for like a while, that were like virgins late and were crazy about not being anymore. They were not shy. They were not they were very crazy about get this done. Let's do this. It was hilarious. I really do like Charlie. He is very handsome. Wish we could get married, but he deserves a sweet young woman. Proud mom of Kat. I love you.
Hey, Kat.
Okay?
Kat, this
You
is
are
your,
married. That's the only thing stopping
This
me.
is your in-law stepfather next to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Amanda is me and Creighton's stepfather.
Stepdaddy.
Now. Stepdaddy.
Stepdaddy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
stepdaddy specifically.
Sorry,
Did
stepdaddy.
you say stepdaddy?
We are
Sorry, Charlie.
divorcing soon.
Unironically. He did say it unironically. He said I'm sorry, stepdaddy. Sorry, and then
Yeah.
he said it.
I forgot. I had to be true to what
I
we were
kind of
saying.
wanted to be like shirts off. Sorry, shirts off.
Proud mom of Kat, are you being serious or is this a joke? Because now I'm scared. Razzled. Mom, don't give up hope on Charlie being my stepdaddy.
It's serious.
Really? Wait, Kat said it. I don't know. I can't believe it. Kat saying it.
My feet are cold.
Well, it's cold down here.
I know, but this rug is much better because it's not.
It's better
cold
than the tile. Yeah, it's way better than the
There's
tile.
a rug underneath us now. You can't see because we don't have a wide shot anymore.
Even
but
if
it's
the
still
wide
there.
shot was there, you wouldn't be able to
You'd
see
probably
it.
be able to see it.
No,
It's
they
a
couldn't
big
see
rug.
the floor.
That rug. Whoa, hey, we went to an auction tonight. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, we haven't. We went to an auction. We didn't get anything. I'm very sad.
We saw a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah.
I
you
saw
can-
an air pump and a side by side that also.
You can
needed
be her
pump.
stepfather if you want, but she is a disgrace. Damn.
God damn.
Get shit on, Kat.
Cars.
Idiot. Cars. I love car. Oh, it wasn't. No, it was not a car auction. We don't have that.
It was
kind of
just
money.
well, there were vehicles there up for auction, but they weren't cars.
There
It
was
like
a
side
vehicle.
by side.
Yeah, there was
and
a side by-
trailers that you could haul cars in.
Yeah.
And the side by side.
I don't care, but still. Now we were there for a pretty gangster couch, but it went for a little more than what we were willing to. We were trying to spend me and my buddy were trying to. We were going in on it together, and we were down to spend like $800, but it got up to like $950 or like $1,000. I can't remember.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was
$950, I
it was
think.
too much.
Marissa, you strike me as somebody who loves to watch Counting Cars on the hit show from History Channel.
Cars at car auctions are hot.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm not even a
It's
car
true.
person, and I totally agree with
Yeah.
this. I fucking love.
I love cars.
I love cars
I'd
at
fuck
auctions.
in any car. I'd fuck a car.
Okay, well, that show
Depending
is
on how
fire.
hot it is. And if it has a cunt. There we go. Bring it up full circle.
I need an Australian auctioneer to be like, "Oi, cunts, this car," and just call everyone a cunt at the auction. Okay, I'm not saying it again. I'm sorry. Maybe one more time.
Cunt,
tailpipe?
Sorry, cunt, sorry.
No,
That's what you say
no.
now.
What'd you say?
It's a cunt, sorry. Cunt, sorry. Hey, at least it's not simp.
Stepdaddy, sorry. Stepdaddy, sorry. Don't say that. We're gonna get kicked off of Twitch. Twitch,
Oh,
he
hey,
didn't
we're not
mean
supposed to say that.
Twitch, he didn't mean
Simp.
it. Stop saying it.
Why not?
I was hoping.
Wait.
I was hoping she would ask, and she asked. Ow! Fuck! Why are you hitting me? It was me that said it.
Give that gas guzzler 3,000.
Well,
You can't
so-
say simp. You can't say incel, and you can't say. What's the other one?
I don't remember.
Oh, virgin. Oh, we said it today too.
And you
Well,
can't say
why?
the F word.
Well, yeah, that's you haven't made us that for a long time.
Yeah.
They're bad words according to Twitch now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's stupid.
They're no words.
Like they're so look. they're-
Everybody that
we
we've
can say them. We can
yeah.
say them contextually. Like when
Can't
we were
say
talking
cracker.
about
Say crack.
when we were talking about literally virgins.
Let's
like,
just
and
read off all the words.
when
for
we were
that.
talking about virgins, like people who haven't had sex, that is like contextually okay. When we were explaining that you can't say the word simp, I'm pretty sure that's okay. And saying the word incel to explain that you can't say the word, that's all fine. You can't be like, and again, Twitch, listen, if you listen contextually, I'm explaining still. I can't go like Creighton, you're an incel, and like mean that as an insult, or simp, or virgin. Like any of those
We're gonna
words,
get kicked off.
you can't say those words as an insult.
You've been saying it
this
500
is-
times
This is
more.
the end of shirts
Well-
off as we know it.
No. But I'm explaining. Those are in the rules. Like you can explain. You can talk about it contextually. You
Ooh.
can't insult people.
We need the Twitch rules in a big ass book that says "the rules," like from Fairly Odd Parents.
No, we need it to be Twitch for Dummies. We need like a Twitch for Dummies book.
I just call the crackers hogs instead.
What about? Wait, hold on.
Wait, can
Can't
we
say cracker. Hassan got
Honkies.
banned for
Yeah,
saying.
can we
really?
say
Honky.
honkies? Can we say honky?
What about if we offer cheese?
said
at
it
That's
the
my
so
same
favorite
time,
word,
though?
Right.
honkies.
Can we say honky?
What about if we offer cheese at the same time as cracker, or in some soup? I'll just call them crackers. I'll call the crackers hogs instead. Wait, what?
Like Wild Hogs? Like
I
the
don't
movie?
get. I don't get why it's,
With
you change it up.
John Travolta and
You mean road? Isn't it Road Hogs?
oh, is it Road Hogs?
I don't know.
What did
haven't
I
seen
say?
it. You
Wild
said Wild
Hogs.
Hogs.
Oh
I
no,
think
it's
that's
Wild
a movie
Hogs.
too, though. I don't
Wild
know.
Hogs
I
is
think
the
both
thing.
are movies. I think
Road
there's
Hogs is something different. Road Hogs is like when you're hogging the road. Wild Hogs is when you're like John Travolta.
because
and,
Republicans
what's
are
his name?
pigs.
What's his name that voices Buzz
Are
Lightyear?
you trying to say
Oh,
that
Tim
all white people are Republicans?
Oh, that explains a lot.
Does it?
Yeah.
Is that what that explains?
Yeah. I suddenly feel the
Exclamation
urge to put a Trump sticker on my truck
Me too.
because I've realized I'm white.
Trump 2024, I believe. Hashtag 2024 Trump.
Because I've realized I'm white. So
Hashtag.
therefore I am Republican.
Hashtag bring him back. Hashtag he'll save us. What are some of the hashtags for Trump?
Well,
Logic is not sound. I'm on that one, I'm afraid. And I must say, I feel like saying honkies is playing with fire. Honestly, a little bit, right?
We've been saying this whole
we
time.
might, the whole time.
Yeah, we've been like saying, hey, we move it, me and you, while you were talking, me and her were
Oh,
both
well,
like,
yeah,
can we
a
say
second
honky?
ago.
And
Yeah,
then we were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
honky, honky, honky.
I don't think it's bad. I don't think.
I like that
I mean, I
word.
think if I was like Creighton, you honky, and I started and was yelling and actually mad, someone could get mad and report it. But us talking about it, I don't think we're gonna get in trouble. And I don't think it's that bad.
Can we start calling it the H word?
Or we add a silent W, but we talk
Oh
like
my
Stewie. We're like,
God.
you wahonky.
Honky.
Wonky. You
Wonky.
You wonky. It's not bad, just not bad yet. Yeah, exactly. I could say Creighton, you're a honky today, and in 2 years it might be a real bad word, and we get canceled for saying it 2 years previous. What?
Oh, somebody posted a link.
Oh,
He double honkies.
HE
Double
double honky. Oh, you mean hell? I just say cone heads. Oh my god,
What about hell with just one L?
that's a real thing.
No, I know, but like what we just said, hell like that.
I mean, you're still saying
Like
it.
you're
Still
going to
sounds.
hell.
It's the same pronunciation.
Yeah.
Why does it have two L's? That makes no sense. It's the same pronunciation.
I don't know. Why does color have a O-U-R in Britain but a O-R here?
Britain and Canada. It's just a different, a different way of.
I figured out why it
It's a
does
lot
that.
of different. Why?
So like in the sometime when their newspapers were really more popular, it was they could sell the paper for less by using less letters. So over time they just took the U out of color
Nice.
so they could sell papers cheaper.
Latin.
And it just took. It's like that and a couple other words. That's why they're spelled different. Latin. You remember the Latin professor from Kim Possible who was just jacked?
Yes.
I know it's a random, like, obscure
I loved
reference.
Kim Possible.
And, like, half the people here right now don't know what I'm talking about.
Formicae.
But that was Professor
Formicae.
Chad.
Formicae. Formicae man. Formicae is the Latin for ants. Sorry, couldn't help it.
Shigo was hot.
Yes.
Shigo was Kim was hot. I
Definitely.
like all of them.
Kim was okay, but Kim was also in high school.
Well, we were,
underage, so it feels weird
we
to
were
call her hot.
9.
Yeah,
we were little
true.
kids.
It feels weird
So
to call
it's
her
different.
hot now, though.
Like it does, but like it's, I don't know. It's such a weird gray area because like when I watched Harry Potter as a kid, I had a giant crush on Hermione, because like we were all the same. Well, she was actually older than us. Oh,
Yeah.
well, was
She's
she?
the older
How old
than
are
us
those
now.
Yeah, they would be because
Yeah.
they're older. Yeah,
They
so.
were older than us.
Man,
when
we were really
younger.
little kids when that movie came out.
That movie came out 2001, 2002.
Something like that, and I guess they were already like 10 or 11.
Could you imagine that year? That's the same year Spider-Man came out.
Spider-Man.
So you have Spider-Man, Harry Potter, and
Some
like
gangster
Lord of the
shit.
Rings.
all
I
that
think, too.
gangster shit was coming
All
out at
that
the same
stuff come
time.
out around the same time, like movies that would shape, like that we still talk about here, like fucking 21 years later.
He's a phantom.
I'm in love, actually.
He's a phantom.
I want pictures of
Kill
Spider-Man.
Pitney Phantom. He was just 14 when his
Spider-Man.
parents built a very strange
Spaducey.
machine.
Medusi. Did you read that?
Designed to view world unseen. He's got to catch 'em all 'cause he's Danny Phantom.
Or Static Shock's intro.
Oh, Static Shock's intro was great. Fuck, hold on. What's the first part? Hold on, no, what is it?
Which one? There's like two versions.
The first one, the main one. The one that
Oh.
was like really awesome. I really like the first one. Fuck, what? I can't remember the start.
I remember Teen Titans.
Oh my god, I can sing the whole Teen Titans song. Like,
Remember
the
when
whole,
we'd be
the
at Learn
original
TV
Untitled
and Quentin would
Chapter.
just play those intros?
Superhero. Oh yeah, superhero
Static Shock.
Yeah. Superhero Static Shock. Dude, that song was a bang. Dude, there was some banger like cartoon show songs.
Back when
American
shows,
Dragon was a fucking
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah.
back when
Kim
shows actually
Possible
had
was killer.
intros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim Possible is fucking. That's one of my favorites of all time.
It was like a small music
Same.
video before.
Wait, hold on.
actual
How's
show.
it start? The very beginning. Hold on, I can sing. If I know the very beginning, I can sing.
You
the
know,
whole
it
song.
starts with the do 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 do.
I'm not singing it.
I'm your basic average girl.
I
and I'm here
started
to
them
save
all.
the world. You can't stop me 'cause I'm Kim Possible. There is nothing I can't do. Fuck.
When something, I'll be there for you. Or something.
No. There's nothing I can't do.
Dude.
When you need me, I will always be on my way.
Wait.
Always on my way. And it like trails off. It's like, fuck it.
It
Hold on.
doesn't
The-
matter
if there's trouble.
Doesn't
It
matter when or where there's trouble. If you just call my name, Kim Possible. Call me, beat me if you wanna reach me. If you need to page me, that's okay. Whenever you need to reach me, call me, beat me if you wanna reach me. Call me, beat me if you wanna reach me. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter where.
Marissa.
Dude, that song's a banger, dude. I fucking love that.
Marissa, I'm gonna need you to get out of here with that. energy, okay, you're bringing down the room.
What's she saying? Cries when leaves from the Oh my god.
Why would you say
Don't
that?
say, I'm gonna fucking really tear up. I love that song. I love that show.
That whole
That's the best
episode,
animated show
yeah,
of all
yeah,
time. I'm
absolutely.
standing by it. Avatar: The Last Airbender, best show of all time.
They don't really have a music video at the beginning of their show. It's kind of just like, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah, for real. Hey, so
then
the
it
world's
has-
been fucked up for 100 years. We're about to fix
And then
it.
it has previously on Avatar.
Yeah.
And it's like
They
Avatar.
stole a water scroll. The pirates are back.
Yeah.
Their opening's like perfect. It's like, here's what's happening.
Aang's
Get-
down on
let's get
his
into
luck
it.
again, and
That's
guitar's
rough,
being
buddy.
a bitch.
My
And I'm
girlfriend
just-
turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
I
I love
quote,
guitar,
I
though.
could quote that fucking entire series to everybody. I love that show so much.
Top's blind.
Toph's amazing. Toph is Daredevil.
Yeah, Top is good.
Toph is straight up Daredevil.
She's
fucking-
a really good earthbender.
She's a really good earthbender. Literally. Fucking,
The
dude,
boulder.
dude, the Zoe 101 show, the song was great. Drake and Josh's song was great.
Yeah. Big Time Rush's song.
Dude, Big Time Rush's
Yes,
song
oh
is the
my
only good thing
God.
about it.
You guys didn't like Big Time Rush?
I hated that show.
Why?
It was okay.
The first couple seasons.
Their music was
Make
alright
it
too.
count, play it straight.
I like
don't
Big
look
Time
back,
Rush.
don't hesitate.
I
when
have one of
you
their
go
CDs.
big time.
Yeah, what?
I have one of their CDs.
In your
Do you
car?
actually?
Like, do you listen to it on a daily
I don't
basis?
think it's in my
Which
car.
CD is it? What album?
The second one.
The second album they dropped?
Yes.
Dude,
Oh.
That
Marissa
one was
put it in
such a
chat.
good one.
I love that became like a meme
I
kind
really
of.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, what a great dude. There's so many. I'm literally about to Google like shows from the fucking 2000s.
The iCarly theme song.
Dude, I know the entire actual.
Sing it.
The one.
Sing it. Do it.
The one on the show is like 45 seconds long. There's like a fucking.
There's like
legit
a 3-minute.
3 or
song.
4 minute song, and it's
The
way
What's
better.
New Scooby-Doo song.
Dude, the What's New Scooby-Doo song's a banger.
Victorious.
Victorious is a banger.
Oh my yes.
Dude.
That's so Raven's
Yes.
theme song. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody's theme song.
Dude, the Sweet Life is. Oh,
Hannah Montana's theme song.
hold on. How's the
Wizards
Sweet
of-
Life start? Hold on, wait. Hold on. How that?
Oh,
the
yeah,
very
just
beginning.
had it.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Here I am in your life.
Yeah, here you are in mine.
Yes,
we have a sweet life.
Most of the time, you and me, we got the world to see, so come on down. You and me. Wait, no.
It's me and
you
you.
know what to do.
so come on down. Just you and me. Me and you, we got the whole place to ourselves. Me and you. Wait. You and me, we got it all to see, so come on down. We got a sweet life.
We need a theme song. How do we not have a theme
We
song?
do. It's the anime
No,
intro.
but
we need a legit theme
Yeah,
song.
like, with a musical number and everything.
Real
We need
yeah,
a
like
kick
with
line.
lyrics, like we need an actual
we need
song.
we need a bunch of people lined up and
I'm gonna
kicking
cry.
at the
Why are you
end.
gonna cry? Real
Line
footage
it.
of millennials singing theme song.
The Phineas and Ferb theme song?
Oh,
There's
the
104
104
days
days
of
of
summer
summer
vacation.
vacation.
This could be what our
School comes
podcast
along
is from
just
now on,
to
and I'd be fine with it. School comes
Then
along just to end it.
So
And the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend
Say like
it.
maybe. Say like maybe.
Like me.
You got way too enthusiastic about that. Not you, him, about telling you.
I was,
Oh my god.
Built in a rock.
My chest hurts. I'm having way too much fun.
gosh.
What, fuck.
Do you remember the quarantine version of the Phineas and
It's
Ferb?
so dumb. I hated it. It was funny, though. Wait. Hold on. Let me Google
Do you remember
this.
Matt's quarantine song?
It was good.
It was incredible. Matt made a
Shows
TikTok.
from
It was
the early
fantastic.
2000s. How did it know? It can hear us. No, I don't mean shows like this.
The
I
Itchy
mean
Gitchy Goo song.
Oh my
Itchy
Bow,
Gitchy
chicka,
Goo
bow,
means
wow.
I love
That's
you.
what
I know
Itchy
that
Gitchy
whole
Goo
song.
means
That I love you, baby, baby, baby. Say
Baby, 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 baby. Zaboomafoo. That show
Oh
wasn't
my
like it didn't have a good
God.
song, but like that show was just great.
My baby got a strange way of talking.
Shows early 2000s sitcoms, family. Here we go. Here's the list. Amanda Show. Amanda Show. She's right there.
Yeah, I think Amanda hated that.
She probably did.
She
I
died
did.
a little bit when we said that.
Friends theme, not the same, not on the
No.
same level, but
yeah.
it's
I mean, it's good.
it's
but
on
it's
here.
just,
these are not the early
It's not
2000s shows
Seinfeld.
that I was talking about. Come on, television
Will and Grace,
shows from
Frasier.
the 2000s. Forget about early. We're just gonna
Cheers.
go.
Cheers.
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 Cheers was a
Cheers
good
is
thing.
Cheers was a good one.
Yeah.
I loved that one.
Becker. Come on, Charlie. You gotta know my reference.
I do. I'm trying to find a fucking list. These lists are dumb.
Charlie's a huge fan of Becker.
No, I'm not. I don't even know what the fuck Becker is.
It's
you
a
idiot.
spin-off of Cheers.
It's stupid.
The Golden Girls theme song. Come on, you know you want to sing it, Amanda.
I'm not singing.
Come
it.
on.
You started out.
Just for Betty. Do it for Betty.
Don't put that on
Do
me.
it for Betty.
Do it for Betty.
You fuck. Oh, here's the list. Okay, hold on. American Dragon, Jake Long, Sweet Life, Kim Possible. Here. Okay, so Hannah Montana.
We already listed all those.
Yeah, I'm looking for new ones.
Oh, Lilo and Stitch.
That we didn't mention. Recess,
That was just a whistle blowing though,
but it was a good
and
whistle.
like marching music.
Yeah, it was great. It was very catchy. Don't tell me
It
you don't
kind of
know
reminds me of the Parks and Rec theme a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The Jonas Brothers shit was stupid. They did the wrong thing. They did a show after becoming famous
True
with music.
that.
They should have
True
done
that.
a show and then their music.
Well, no,
would
they
pop off.
became famous because of Camp Rock. and then
Life
their
was
music took
Life
off.
with Derek was good,
No.
but I don't remember the
No.
song. The show was good
No.
though.
Life with Derek was funny. Feel the Future.
Phil the Future was great.
Future.
Feel the
Future,
future.
Phil.
He's a 20-something century man or whatever. I don't know.
It wasn't that good.
He's
of a
out of
song.
water. That's the
show
point.
was
He's a
good.
fish out of water.
Yeah.
He's stuck in the past on vacation, but he's got to go to school, just like you.
Oh, Ned's Declassified. It wasn't really a song,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah.
opening was catchy.
Well, the thing or whatever. Whenever it cuts. Like,
Was there an OO thing?
like at the end of like
I
he
remember
would fuck up at the end of the episode and
yeah,
it'd
it's
be like,
declassified schools for
oh, yeah, and then
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Very
Oh,
listed.
That one was good.
yes.
Corey in the House.
Oh, that one was
that was a
good.
good one too.
The show wasn't great, but the song
show was
good.
alright.
It was alright.
Oh,
Best
Good
Raven was
Luck,
better.
Charlie.
I don't remember the song, and I hated that show because everyone just looked at me at school and said "Good luck, Charlie."
Oh, that's fun.
It was so annoying.
That sounds like you got some trauma you're dealing with there, buddy.
I did have some.
Aw.
Zoe 101. We already saw
We already
that.
said that one.
What about here? No.
Is that it? I think that's
It's
it.
pretty much we're running out of good ones. I'm still trying to.
Brandy and Mr. Whiskers.
I didn't know
Who
that
the
one.
fuck even
You
knows what
I
that
don't even know what
is?
that
I'm
is.
kidding. I know what
Zero understanding of what you just said.
you
You just spoke fucking Dutch to me.
No, she unearthed a memory for me, but fuck you. A little bit.
If there's two people,
I
if there's two kind of
literally
people in this
was
world
about
that
to
I
crawl in a
hate.
hole and die because you were
Why?
you looked at me with this.
If there are two kind of people,
I should have been like, you dumb bitch.
if there are two kind of people
How?
in this world I hate, it's people who are insensitive to other cultures and the Dutch. That's what I felt like right then. I felt like she was Dutch and I hated her for being Dutch.
And she was being culturally insensitive.
Yes, I'm
To
I'm
me.
gonna exit out of this list now.
George of the Jungle. That's the theme song.
Wait.
The song from Tarzan.
Everything
Really,
is
all the
not
songs.
as it seems.
Oh, the
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Is
Dude,
that the one you
it
were
wasn't a show, but every fucking musical moment from School of Rock, that movie
Yeah.
is fucking up. Freddie died. That
Who?
movie's the drummer.
Oh,
He got hit by a car.
damn.
He was riding a bike.
Damn.
And got hit. He got
He
hit.
must not be doing well. Why is he riding
died.
a bike?
Well, he's not doing well
No,
because
I
he's
mean, no,
already
I mean,
gone.
like,
He was doing okay. He just rode a bike. People ride bike. He's in
no,
the
no, I
city.
mean, like,
he
was
didn't
it
drive
like,
cars.
what was
He
the
rode-
context?
He was
Like,
riding his bike down the street and a car hit him.
damn, that's fucked up.
That's sad. He was like 33. He was not very old.
That's just like, what's his name who got crushed by his Jeep that was in Star Trek?
Oh, that was.
You know what I'm
I
talking
hate
about?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was awesome in Star Trek too. He was really like
The
beginning of a bright
Irish
future.
engineer
Yeah,
dude.
he was great.
Or
He was
not,
amazing.
he's Irish in the...
Scottish or Irish. I don't
yeah,
know.
something like that.
Jack Black's a king. I agree.
I thought you were going to say Jack Black also got hit by a car. I was like, when?
This is news to me.
Sorry, I was thinking of the fucking guitar. It's so
The
it's so
song
good.
at the beginning
He
of
has
Cars.
some unexplained sex appeal. I don't know. No, I understand. He rocks those booty shorts. He really does.
Yeah, he
the
re-
man's a fucking
The
champion.
man goes around like he's kind of like Adam Sandler in that sense.
He
Like they
shouldn't have
just-
made Gulliver's Travels. Other than that, his career
Gulliver's
is fucking
Travels is okay.
masterful.
He carries
Nacho Libre's amazing. He's in a movie called Bernie. Have you ever seen Bernie?
it. No, but I'm aware of the politician.
No.
Feel the burn.
Okay, Bernie.
I've
2011.
seen the ads.
I'm gonna
I've
read
seen
you.
the memes too, where he's like, I'm once again
This
asking
this
for your
movie, this movie, this movie Bernie is a true story.
about Jack
I'm
Black.
about to read. No,
Okay.
Jack Black plays Bernie, and
Okay.
it's a true story. In small town Texas, an affable mortician, Bernie, strikes up a friendship with a wealthy widow. Though when she starts to become controlling, he goes to great lengths to separate himself from her grasp. It is dark. It's a
Humorous?
dark comedy. It's very dark humor, very funny, like stupid funny, like hilarious, but fucking dark and crazy. And half and half real people acting that were actually part of the event and actors. So Jack Black plays Bernie. Matthew McConaughey plays the sheriff. And Shirley MacLaine plays the lady that likes him. And then the rest of the people, so there are actors, townsperson, and the rest are townspeople. Like, I think that, I can't remember if it was like all actors or some actors and some people that were actually there. But it is if you like Jack Black and you want, have you guys played the new FNAF game? It's pretty good. No, I haven't. I'm a bitch. I can't handle scary stuff. But hold on, real fast. Let me cap this off.
Okay.
Jack Black in Bernie is his best acting in any movie. The only other, like King Kong, his acting's fine, but like in this movie, he legitimately is amazing and funny. Like, it's funny Jack Black, but good acting, and it's like the only kind of time it could ever work, and it's phenomenal.
He's in. I was gonna tell you he's.
And
well,
the movie's
you said
fucking.
it, but
and
he's
the
in
movie's
King
fucking
Kong
crazy.
too.
That movie's so long. The movie's like
Yeah.
fucking 3 hours.
I
and
know.
40
I
minutes or
watched
some shit.
it
long is
a
it?
couple of years ago, and I was like, God damn, this is a long movie. It felt like, but it it doesn't feel long.
3 hours and 20 minutes. It does feel long. What?
No. Like let me explain. It feels like the way it's sectioned out doesn't feel long. It kind of feels episodic. If that makes sense.
Yeah, you definitely have the first chunk in New York, the middle big chunk on the island, and then back in New York. It feels it does. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It feels like 3 movies happening in a row.
Kind of.
It feels like
but
3.
It blends very well.
Yeah, it does play very well. It feels like
I think
3
it works. I think it
hour-long
would work
movies.
if they brought back like how movies used to have an intermission. If this
They're never
movie-
gonna do that.
I know, but if they did,
They won't.
they could.
They won't though.
They could.
I don't like intermission. I think it's stupid.
I think it's fun. I like the idea of just like taking a pee break in the middle.
Well, the problem with an intermission nowadays is everyone will go in an intermission, and the intermission would have to be like fucking 30 minutes long.
Not necessarily.
Well, but
be
it would
like 10
always have to be a
minutes.
set time. That's the thing. You can't just do a different one each time because there's a time to watch the movie. People need to know the exact time it starts and ends.
Oh, you mean
so
like
they can schedule it.
scheduling like a movie theater?
Well, that
Like
and just
structuring the
people.
schedule.
People, when
Yeah.
they go see a movie, they don't want to not know when they're getting out. They need to know when they're getting out.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be able to tell them when they're leaving. And if you have an intermission and everyone has to pee, you're not going to – it's going to go too long. There's not enough space. Like
Gone with the Wind has an intermission.
well,
That
Gone
movie's
with the
like
Wind.
5 hours long
Is
or
it?
something like that.
I don't think so.
It's like a crazy amount.
No, it's 3 hours, 58 minutes. It's 4 hours. But
I think that should be like our bar right there.
4 hours?
Yeah, like that. Then you have an intermission.
Maybe.
Not every movie needs an intermission. Like I can watch Ant-Man, go to the bathroom, come back, and feel like
Designated piss break.
Yeah, there you
See,
go.
what I do is
DPB.
I just see movies multiple times. So then I see it the first time and don't have a break, and then I go see it a bunch of other times and can get up whenever.
It was weird doing that with Spider-Man, like the
Getting up.
yeah.
At any
Well,
point,
so
'cause
I went
it's
and
so
saw
good.
it with you,
Yeah.
and I went and saw it with her,
Yeah.
and then I went to see it. Like
You
the
and me saw it
third-
twice in the same first day.
Yeah, that was the third time. Yeah. So
No,
It
that was
was-
the second time. We saw it
yeah,
twice
that
the
was the
same
second
day.
time, but
The
I
third
mean,
time
like
was
that was
with
the third
Amanda.
time that I was missing
Yeah.
in my head. But no, like it was weird getting up and going to go pee when blah 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 happens, and like, well, I can spoil it now. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's fine. It's been like a month. Actually,
When-
almost to the day.
When Aunt May like gets her shit rocked, I went up and go pee
Yeah. I got up and went and peed.
because I knew it was gonna be a long
Yeah.
scene, and I was like, I'm just gonna go pee. When by the time I come back, the bitch will be dead. And it'll be okay.
Oh my god! For me, it was when it was toward the beginning, when he was in Happy's apartment, like about the fucking getting the letters back. I was like, nothing happens.
Oh yeah, that too. I think I went to go pee at one of the showings at that point too, because I was like,
That's why we bladder train for weeks before. No, that's why we just don't get a drink and drink all of it in the first 10 minutes like everyone always does.
I do that.
I get a bottle of water.
Oh, I
and
know him.
I
He's
only
me.
drink. I know that guy. That's me. I only drink anything at the movies whenever like after I'm eating some popcorn. Like if I eat something that makes me need a drink. Otherwise, I just don't. Unless I have an icy, and then I just struggle because I need to eat that icy. I love the icy. It's so good.
Ices are delicious.
They're so great. I'll drink the whole icy in the first fucking half hour and
I
then have to
love
pee the
ices,
rest of the night.
yeah.
The best thing to do would be eat a bunch of bread before you go in, because that'll soak up the water in your stomach and it won't like get to your
Or
kidneys
drink
as
like
fast.
a bunch of alcohol before you go in.
That's a
and, like,
terrible idea.
and then eat bread.
That's
so that the
even
bread will
worse.
soak up
You're gonna
the
hurt
alcohol.
yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself then.
I'm trying-
That's you're not
I'm-
hydrating yourself and dehydrating yourself.
I'm trying to
Or
soak up
follow
as
Paul
much
Rudd's
liquid as
advice.
I can.
Advise. What's his advice?
Make your bladder really tiny, or make it bigger because it
Or
can
eat hot
grow and
wings.
shrink at will.
I need this advice before I
Right?
wrap up the podcast.
Is it because he?
Marissa,
Who would have thought? Huh?
Not me.
We'd be waiting.
he said to get a large popcorn bucket to pee in your seat.
Yeah, that's genius.
No. It's not genius, because then you have to pull your dick out. Women can get away with it a little easier, but they still have to pull their pants down. Like, this is just not a.
It
this isn't gonna
depends
work.
on how packed the movie theater is
And where you're sitting.
and where you're sitting.
You
at.
need to either sit at the very bottom
Because,
or the very
like,
top to do that.
Even if people see it, they're just gonna think it's a lot of butter.
If you eat the popcorn after by accident, it's the end of. I kill myself. I think I go outside. And suicide by cop. I just grab a knife and start running at a cop.
They're
And
gonna
Tiny gonna do what? And Tiny gonna do with a bucket of piss? And Tiny gonna do? What were you trying to say there? People have sex in movie theaters, not that crazy. I mean,
yeah,
sure.
that's true.
But it's a little easier to have sex because you can just get down in the floor
Oh, me and Z,
lay down.
when we went to go see Scream.
Did somebody have sex in the theater?
No. We were just sitting there watching it, and then like we got up and we looked in the back because every now and then like there's an end credit scene, and I was like, "What? There's one for this?" And she's like, "Nah, there probably isn't." So we start walking, and we just look to the back, and there's this girl and this guy just making out in the corner.
Nice.
And I'm like, "Man, did you get really horny from watching those people get stabbed and murdered?"
Well, no, it's because it's a movie. Some people just go and watch a movie and make out the whole time and don't care what's happening.
I mean,
Dude, when we saw Spider-Man, remember that kid that kept walking back and forth on the phone?
Oh yeah.
That he was like fucking.
Yeah.
He had to be like 13 or 14. Fuck this kid. If you're listening, fuck you. This kid was like 13. He literally walked in the moment that fucking Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire were walking through portals. That whole scene, he not once but twice. He gets up, leaves, and comes back twice during this fucking scene. It's the best scene in the movie. And he fucking is looking at his phone the whole time, texting. Never looks at the screen. He's not there to see this movie. Fuck that kid. He was there with his fucking school friends who wanted to see Spider-Man and be part of the fucking thing. He doesn't know what happened in that movie. Fuck you, kid. Fuck you. I hate you.
Man,
sorry.
Damn.
Man, watching Ghostface penetrate these people with a knife makes me want to penetrate you.
Charles Creighton and Amanda, a.k.a. Hot Creighton.
Oh, I think Josh was trying to say
Amanda, I think you're Hot Creighton to 2%. I think that's just his canon for you. That's who you are.
Okay.
I think Josh was trying to say, and what the fuck are they gonna do with the bucket of piss?
By the way, if you... Yeah,
Like-
he did. What are they going to do with the bucket of piss? But Kitty Club 7, you subscribed 3 days ago. If you watch the YouTube or watch this back for whatever reason, thank you for subscribing, whoever you are.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the subs.
Throw it away, of course. Think.
Throw
That's
it
just
away.
Yeah.
Think, McFly. Think.
Think McFly. 49ers wins with barefoot kicker. Hits a big field goal while snowing and below freezing.
What's that?
Is that what happened? Wait. Hold on. Let me Twitter. Who'd they... They beat the Packers. The Packers lost? Sorry, sports stuff. That's crazy. I would not have guessed the Packers losing.
Who would have thought, huh?
Not me. Well, so with the Packers losing, I now think that Tampa Bay wins 100%. The Packers were the only team I saw beating Tampa Bay. What?
I'm reading Josh and Marissa's.
Until you trip and then what?
Josh, are you a clumsy bitch?
Maybe I fucking am, Marissa. You spelled Marissa's name wrong. Isn't it?
No, that's right, I think.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
2 A's. Marissa? It's Marissa. Like that.
No, you said 2 A's. That's 2 S's.
I mean 2 S's. Sorry.
2 A's anyway.
Then you're a fucking asshole. Josh, you a clumsy bitch. Maybe I fucking am, Marissa. Then you're a fucking asshole.
It's pitch black in that bitch. The fuck are you?
Maybe I am. God, I love it.
Guys,
Argue.
they turn on the lights when the movie's over.
Yeah, just sit. Just wait.
Just
Don't leave
wait.
early.
Why you gotta take the bucket right away?
I know better than you at time.
If you're getting up to take the piss bucket and dump it out in the middle of the movie, that defeats the whole purpose of the piss bucket.
Yeah.
'Cause you're
Don't
pissing
piss. Just
not-
leave and go pee.
When you're pissing not to have to get up.
If you piss in the piss bucket, it is because you intend on staying through the movie. Otherwise, get the fuck up and go to the bathroom. None of this makes any sense.
Echolocation on something important.
I will, bro. Like, you can't smell piss for 2 hours.
Look, it depends on how hydrated you are. Just drink a lot of water. Do you? Josh was just over there munching on his asparagus, like maybe I do. What of it? Don't fucking
Looks
judge me.
looks down at his asparagus and looks all sad.
Oh my
Being
God.
hydrated is what started this shit. If you have the bucket, you don't have to worry about hydration. You can just drink all you want, piss however much you want.
Oh my God.
You don't have to be dehydrated and then pee in a bucket.
Oh my God.
Unless you're just trying to double your odds of not having to get up.
Oh my God. Guys, we just did 2.5 hours. Throw it away at the end of the goddamn movie. Yeah, exactly.
Just get a
just
catheter
don't-
at this
just don't
point
let
if you're
your
worried
friends-
about the smell. Get a catheter.
Yeah. If you're this like ridiculous
Just
about
get a
it,
pee bag.
yeah, get a pee bag. Pee in a bag. Put it on your leg. Your leg will be
a
warm
Ziploc bag.
until it's cold.
My God.
Get
Get a fucking lid.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, at that point, why not just pee in the cup?
Oh,
Jesus. Well, that's a good point, actually. Finish your drink, pee in the drink.
Yeah, get like a huge drink and then just return the liquid from whence it came.
Yeah, exactly. You're recycling then. Then
Yeah,
you're not wasting a flush later. All kinds of great shit. You get to save money on your water bill. You're saving like 5 or 6 cents,
Shaking my head, I got the bladder of an old lady. Yeah, you do, little
bitch.
Whoa.
Until that one friend like Creighton thinks yellow G Fuel or something. Oh, he's talking about you, Charlie, because he knows about your G Fuel incident.
What happened? What was my G Fuel
Whenever you almost died from drinking too much G Fuel or something.
Or
did you actually
did you
just
tell them
huff
about
too
that?
much? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they
said
want to
on the
know why we
podcast.
didn't do a podcast. Like, because we were supposed to do one, remember? I got everybody
It
all
wasn't
hyped.
just why I didn't do a podcast. It's why I didn't do a podcast or work and fucking stayed home for 4 days.
You were having like
And you never
shivers.
even told me why. You're just like, oh, no podcast. I was like, oh, okay.
Did it? Oh, well,
You
no,
never
I
told
didn't
me
tell you
dude
on
was
purpose because I wanted us
dying.
to talk about on here. I was saving it to build to it.
My British is jumping out and I'm being unnecessarily rude.
Well, you didn't call him a cunt yet, so there you go.
Do it. Call me one.
Or a
Anyway.
wanker.
You wanker. Okay. My God. What an episode. Guys, we just did 2.5 hours.
A whole bucket of piss.
W podcast. This is a great podcast. We love you guys. We're gonna raid a friend of mine. Her name is Cassie. Her birthday was
Cassie.
yesterday.
There's a girl we were. Well, you know Cassie.
I do know Cassie.
I think her birthday
Yeah.
was in the last few days. So tell her happy belated birthday. She's
Tell her
very
about
cool.
the bucket of piss.
She's playing a scary game. No, don't tell her about the bucket of piss. Guys, have a great night. Not sure when we'll be live. It's what's today? Saturday? Maybe
we'll probably be back Monday.
Monday or
We're like
Wednesday.
nailing that whole Monday, Wednesday, Saturday thing,
yeah. So
or Friday, like you
yeah.
know.
So we will
But we
will
skipped
see.
Wednesday this week because you had stuff to do
yeah, we
and
just
I had
couldn't.
stuff to do, and Amanda just she's free whenever.
Anyway.
she's the bee's knees.
Yes. So we love you guys. Have a great night and give some love to Cassie. She's super cool, very chill. Have fun in that stream. I'll catch you guys later.
Goodbye.